We are back in the hottest scene in the Midwest with White Diamond, formerly known as Lil Peep, and Alter Egos.
How's it going, baby? Everything is just, you know,
We can't have drug references on this podcast.
I know. They're gonna.
There's
yeah.
kids watching. Anyways, we have a lot to break down today here in the 507. We have interviews with Boom and Boom coming very soon in the podcast. We also need to recap some of our events that we had over the past weekend. J Havoc debuted his album, The Only Way Out.
Oh, that album smacked. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't get to see it because I don't really follow J Havoc on anything, but I'll try and get to it later tonight.
You will see it.
I know. Everyone is such a big J Havoc stan. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
No, like that album was crazy though. Like,
was it?
Yeah, I didn't listen to the album until I saw his company video. As soon as that came out, I watched it, and I was telling her, I was like, bro, this video is crazy too. Like, it fit the song so well. And then I listened to the album, and I was like, bro, I hit him up after that too. I was like, bro, I listened to your album, and you killed that shit.
I saw Jay downtown when I was riding my bike back from the north side. I was riding through, so I just went, like, I forgot where it was, but it's like up the street from the pawn shop. I saw him. I was like, is that who I think it is? And I didn't want to turn around and look at some random man and just be like, hey. And then they're just like, sir, who are you?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was really good.
I was on it.
Yeah, I remember.
And I'll only take
What's the song called that you're on? It's like Super 9?
Saturnine.
Saturnine. Okay,
It's a remix. So the instrumental was dropped in September or November by a producer, vocalist named Dill, who works at Carpet Boost, really close to Rochester. And he came to me and Jay, made a group chat with on IG. He's like, I want you guys to rap on it. And we listened to it, and it's like a rock song. And we're like, okay. He's like, I booked the studio time. Come at this time. And we're like, okay. It was like 7:45 on a Sunday.
Oh, man.
And I was like, I think it was the night after that show in Austin that we did in like February.
Yeah, I was like not that long ago then.
Yeah. And I woke up hella early. I was tired because the show was the night before. And I was like, okay, go yell. And yeah, J Havoc put it together. He made it happen per usual. So that show was awesome. I got the privilege to open up for him. Then coinciding in the fact was Nice Things Co. Fest, 3-day festival at Hidden World Vinyl Records. They had Syed there, they had Jago there, they had Author there, they had Bird Cop, of course, they had Tabby there. That was a big deal. And it was a good time as well. Check out Nice Things Co. NIICE Things Co. They got a store that just opened up next to Hidden World Vinyl Records. They got some pretty good stuff. They got a beautiful space. They're promoting local artists. They're promoting local stuff. Check in with them. That being said, it's time to get to the song of the week, which is 50 Cent by YPG Money Mac. We're going to take a quick pause, but the reason it's the song of the week, or the reason we're biased to make this the song of the week, is because he teased a clip of feature he received from the Famous Dex.
Really?
Yeah. So YPG times Famous Dex coming soon, which is going to be crazy. He's got a lot of connections in Chicago that I was like really surprised about. Like YPG is low-key like
Next.
the shit.
Making
the
moves,
shit
yeah.
in Chicago for real. So and he's not even. I'm gonna. But yeah, no, YPG stuff is good. We're gonna get it rolling right now, so take a listen.
Talk to him, Majo. Talk to him, Majo. Talk to him, Majo. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, ain't shit, yeah. We chilling on.
That nigga, man.
Yeah.
Money man. Bands, racks, live. Everybody wanna wanna be a gangster. 50 Cent said these niggas wanksters. That boy came to court and point his finger. Nigga, you ain't no rapper, you a singer. Watch them niggas on the 8, they'll sting you. Get caught without that pole, they gon' change you. Eating calamari with my thick bitch. 30 grams in a pot, that's a quick flip. Reaching for my V's, get the whole clip. Op niggas broke, want a biscuit. I can count money with my eyes closed. Put a peep hole on my back door. Try to ollie hoop me off the backbone. If you ain't wanna die, what you lack for? Bought my bitch a Birkin, she ain't asked for. Scared of them shots, why you crash for? He got hit up in his face with the first shot. Glock up on my switch, left his back hot. I do my money dance, bitch, I don't diddy bop. No little city boy, we got the city hot. Nowadays niggas talk a lot, but they don't do a lot. All that talking got your brother shot, and now the people hot. Hit you with this switchy if you with it. All this money out here, niggas better go get it. He had his back door open, they put one in his fitted. Close my eyes, nigga, all I see is digits. Brucci's on the beamer looking like some midget. Swim with the sharks and we baiting all the fishes. Draco in the nigga house party like Kid and Play. You want a feature, then my nigga know you gotta pay. I drove a hot car, licked some shots and flew back where I stay. It ain't my 8 day, but every day nigga having cake. I told all them broke ass hating niggas stay out my way. I saw them blues in they videos, that shit was fake. They couldn't find a son, so OG caught one to the face. Them bullets burn, nigga, like a can of mace. You can't be worrying about no nigga, move at your own pace. 10 books, 100 bills, nigga, that's real weight. I just made 20 off a back end. They say he tried to run Lil Wally, blew his back in. They said they was getting money, but they was capping. He got shot up in his neck cause he was lacking. All my family 7-4, that bread we stacking. They say them Wally gang niggas got them racks in. Everybody wanna be a gangster. 50 Cent said these niggas wanksters. That boy came to court and point his finger. Nigga, you ain't no rapper, you a singer. Watch them niggas on the 8, they'll sting you. Get caught without that pole, they gon' change you.
No shit. Maybe we'll talk about it live. So everybody- we back on? I thought I'd catch you with a surprise segment. It was in the notes, but I didn't expect you to be ready. Song of the week. We're just gonna throw it out there. That's why you gotta submit. That's why you gotta be active so Dark Gems can see it. And then we're like, okay, boom, song of the week. So YPG is active, YPG is out, YPG is current, YPG is industry.
IPG.
YPG is on it. YPG song of the week. Yes, sir. And so let's get to the point here, okay? Music review, 9 p.m. tonight, okay? So go get your friend that knows his friend, that knows his cousin, that knows his friend, and tell him to send him his music right now. In the description, click the Stream Elements link. It'll walk you through it from there. It'll hold your hand, and it'll walk you through it. So with that being said, follow our Dark Gems Instagram. We're at 988 right now. We have a giveaway at 1,000 followers. So all you got to do is get your 11 cousins, put them in a group chat. Tell them to follow Dark Gems INTL, and then wait till it says 999. You click that follow button, you win a free piece of merch. It seems pretty simple to me. I don't know why nobody's done it yet, but that's the idea. That's the concept. Free merch to our 1,000th follower. We are 12 personas away, okay? So get in there, get active, follow, and let's get it to 1K.
We're gonna get you there, bro. I already told my cousins.
I wanted to see how long I could clap before everybody stopped clapping. Okay, but let's get into the music. Roy Diamond, formerly known as Lil Illicit Substance, has a project coming out very, very soon, so we had to get him on the show. He's got a new style, he's got a new sound that is going to be dropping. So I'd like you to elaborate on that and maybe tell them the title, because I know the title and I like the title. Eye catching, ear catching.
So the project that I have right now, it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like when I made it, I was just kind of rambling. When I found the beat, I was rambling. Then I just started writing on it, and the title was "Why Are You Taking My Picture?" and I think it follows a story of like I don't know, a dude, I guess, because it's a very simplistic song. It's probably like 1 to 2 minutes at best, but it's like, how are you feeling? Can't say that word, you know. How are you feeling? Pour me a pint of that pitcher. Why are you taking my picture? And then it goes to the perspective of the bottle, and it's like, leave me on top of the counter. And then the bottle is overhearing a conversation between the dude and his girlfriend. It's like, leave me on top of the counter. What are you talking about? Flowers. B word. I ain't buying no flowers. And I don't know.
You can swear if you want to. But
nah, I don't.
Like,
I don't want to because my mom was watching. She's gonna be like, she's gonna be like.
I
understand that you're on a podcast, and it's cool if you cuss on there once or twice, but you constantly like, yeah, it's okay though.
Once
but
or
love
twice.
love
Pass.
though. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I have designated months for designated tracks. That's just how my mind works. Because I think I posted 2 tracks last month. I think one of them was Vanity, and then the other one was End Your Day, and that was dropped just a couple days ago. And then I think June is like the peace month, the month where you're not gonna hear any screaming from me, no crazy antics, no this, no that, not the stuff that you would normally expect. And I feel as if we're just gonna get good vibes for the twice I dropped that month. And then I guess July we'll see what I want to drop, see what's being made, see what wants to be made, or I don't know. That's just what happens. But why are you taking my picture out everywhere? 12 a.m. tonight. You might want to check at 1 because, you know, sometimes distro kid be a little bit iffy on release and stuff right at that moment.
All plats.
But all platforms, why are you taking my picture? White Diamond.
Yes, sirree. And with that, we are going to transition to that Hastings man.
Yeah.
That man from Hastings. He's basically a Southerner now, bro. We adopted him. And Lexi.
To be honest.
And Dario if he wants it.
And Dario.
Well, I don't have any projects coming out anytime soon. I have no idea. Like, honestly, I've been working on this synth album, and it's been taking me way too long to do.
Okay.
Like, I got one song done, and then as soon as I finished that one song, I like writer's block, beat block, all the blocks.
Yeah.
And I don't know, ever since I've just been kind of just messing around with different types of styles and different types of like melodies and stuff. But honestly, oh yeah, dude, yeah, we need more. We need more. But yeah, honestly, I would not be surprised if the songs with White Boy comes out before I release another song. But
Collab project.
yeah,
when you dropping that, Dan?
When are we dropping that?
When you dropping that, Dan?
Well, I just need to find more people to fill up more beats, and I've decided instead of like 7 songs, I'm gonna do like 14, maybe 20.
20. I like 23.
23.
Yeah, like 3 tracks that aren't necessarily any different from any of the others, but they're called bonus to make people feel special when they listen to them.
Throw a remix in there.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Do that. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at with that right now. I'm just plus we've been doing a lot with like getting shows booked and doing a festival and getting this consistent and working the kinks out for this podcast. So
yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I've been late on the thumbnail, so my apologies, everybody. I've been fucking that up, but
it's a good thumbnail, by the way.
Yeah.
thank you.
I looked at it, I was like, ah!
I like the little lightning effect there. It's really cool.
But yeah, hopefully I can get something out pretty soon. I don't know. I'll make a song and then I'll look at it or listen to it and be like, that ain't
Nah.
yeah, and then I'll listen to it again and be like, this is kind of hard. But I don't know. For the meantime, right? Yeah. For the meantime, I'm just gonna be making music, and hopefully you guys can see something coming out pretty soon. Cause I've been doing surprise drops where I just like out of nowhere I'm like, all right, it drops in 2 weeks now.
I appreciate Alter Ego and I appreciate Dario Party. Why? Because before I deleted everything, they were on my album.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to. I asked nicely and I got what I wanted. So big appreciation to them.
Yes, sir.
He's got a tear in his eye a little bit.
Nah, I was yawning, dog. I was yawning. Nah. Chill. Swear, bro, I got allergies.
Yeah, I just got allergies, bro. All the pollen in here.
Yeah, I like that song that we hopped on. We were in Austin. We recorded that in Austin. For the
I
Austin
remember
show.
because Dario told me that you guys were there for something.
So we were there for the Austin show. We were at the hotel room, and then he was like, "Yo, little man, yeah, has a song for me to hop on." And I heard it, and then Dario did his part. And at first, I was like, obviously, the whole song's made. It's kind of I think it was like short, pretty short.
It
beat.
was shortish.
Yeah, so I was like, bro, let me get the ad libs. Like, I'll just go in the background. So. But yeah, that song came out pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah.
That's gone? You deleted it?
Yeah, everything's gone.
All right,
It's not gone officially. You
Right,
need to,
right.
delete it off your computer.
Right. It's in my hard drive. So.
That's
Keep
fine.
it there.
If it's
deleted.
It's deleted to you, to the public, but
And
to
that's how
me,
it should be.
but to me, I can listen to it any day of the week if I wanted to.
Right.
Exactly.
It's still in my files on my email. I don't
exactly.
delete emails either. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. That was really good. Yeah. I don't know.
Really
I
good.
gotta hop on everybody's songs. I need a song with you still. I got a couple songs that I
Just
gotta
have to.
I need a
once
song
in
with Blake,
while,
too.
You perform on stage, just whip out a couple classics for the OGs that know.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I got this song, and they'll be like, "When's it coming out?" Never.
Yeah,
never.
it was. Now it's not. How
Oh,
do
God.
you feel?
Yeah, there's actually a couple songs that there's one song that I performed like 3 times that I never released. Like, no one has noticed either, but no, I haven't released it. I haven't done anything with it sitting in my files. But as soon as I go to perform, I'm like, I'm doing it.
I have a song called Psychedelic Nightmares that I think if I ever do perform it, I'm not singing a word, I'm not rapping a word. We all just gonna listen to it and appreciate what it's for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We did that with one of Lundy's EP in 21.
Yeah.
We went to Hidden World and we just played it and everybody just sat there in silence.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an interesting experience because usually people do live shows and stuff like that to debut their project, like Jay did this weekend. But everybody just sat
Jay?
there and Jay Havoc.
Jay Havoc. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. I heard Jay and I was like, either Jay Havoc or
It could be
Jaden Williams. You
7
know what I mean?
people or Jay Martinez.
Jay Martinez too.
Yeah, exactly. A couple weeks ago on this show, we were talking about the future of music and how it's constructed, and more notably AI, because there was the popular Drake Weekend song remix that blew up, and it was made completely by a computer, completely
Which
by
we're
artificial
not going to play
intelligence.
on this
Bro,
stream 'cause
here's the
it's
thing about
copyright.
that, though. Here's the thing about that. That is someone's actual voice. Like, it's not just
Is
built.
it?
Yeah, it's not just built. I found this out a while back, but it's literally someone recording the song and then going onto a program that alters their voice to make it sound like that specific artist. I already know because
There's a program, I forgot what it's called, but it's not where you type it in. It literally it's a voice
yeah.
over thing.
Yeah,
I
you literally
personally-
insert your voice file and it changes your voice to whatever voice you want. It can be Drake, Weekend. I don't know the website because I haven't checked it out. But
And the AI learns it by listening to everything that he does and every show or thing, and it will take those tiny segments of vowels and little tiny words, and it'll try to repiece that together and then smooth it all out.
yeah,
I personally
weird.
think the way that music is headed due to the younger generation being influenced by ignorance, you know what I mean? People that probably do live the life that they rap or people who don't live the life that they rap, I feel as if the younger generation is very impressionable. So if you see something that you think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to make that. I'm going to make that because that sounds good to me. And I think that stuff like that. But then you're going to come across a crowd that I think in this generation, everybody does research, too much research for ourselves. But you know what I mean? They do a lot of research and then you're just going to get exposed on the internet, which shouldn't be bad for anyone's ego or anyone's confidence because it's I'm just making music. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe that with research comes disintegration. With ignorance comes disintegration. So if research and, ignorance from being influenced by the wrong thing come into play, their careers will end immediately because that has happened to too many people.
Right.
It happened to Lil Tecca. It happened. It happened. It didn't happen to Lil Mabu yet, but it's happening. You know what I mean? It's happened to a
but
lot.
Comments
of
on
people.
that, Dan?
Hold on. The thing with Lil Mabu though is
I was gonna
I'm not a
bring that
fan.
up.
I'm not saying I'm a fan of Lil
Right.
Mabu. I actually do not like his music at
Okay.
all. But
JJ is a fan
His
of Lil
punchlines are
Mabu.
better.
yeah, that's true. He doesn't live that life, but everybody knows it. If you check
That's
his
the thing.
YouTube shorts or his TikToks, he will pretend to be someone he's not, but then he'll like in the same video he'll be the someone he is. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's basically marketing the fact that he has the
He's marketing off of
audacity to
ignorance.
lie to you.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know what I'm
much.
saying?
Which a lot of people can do, which is a very good tactic in today's day and age.
Yeah, but
'Cause if
that's
you-
also the thing too. He's honest. That's all. Like,
Right.
at
As
the end
long
of the
as
day,
long
he's-
as you're honest with your fans, you know what I mean. People can't misconstrue anything. It's like, okay, well, he makes this kind of music, but he honestly said he doesn't live like that. I enjoy listening to it, but at least he's honestly kept it true with us.
Right.
Now, what I was getting at was like, you'll see people flash guns on the internet, flash guns in their videos, do this and do that, all these theatrics, but then it's like, when you ask people that personally have been around them, oh no, they're not like that. They're not like that at all. You know what I mean? So like, there has to be a fine line between the truth and a fine line between marketing. Because if you're doing it for marketing, cool. Tell the truth. Tell us that you're not like that, woo, and we're still gonna listen to you because you told the truth. But if you're just blatantly keeping up this rig, that's like, oh, I live like that. I'm like this. I'm like that. And you're doing all this theatrics. Then it's like the truth is gonna come out eventually. You know.
Another thing I think is interesting because like you can factor like people like 6ix9ine into this like conversation, right?
Right.
What people don't realize, and like this adds a whole nother layer to this conversation, is I was looking at like my basically advertisement impact across the world and stuff like that. And it's interesting to see like throughout different cultures how my music is viewed and like who likes it and who doesn't. For some reason, Rio de Janeiro loves Blake Shepherd. Okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Didn't know people in Finland love Blake Shepherd. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. You know what
People
I'm
in
saying?
Germany loved local.
Yeah,
so
I was
you're
just about to
confused on,
say,
like,
I got
where-
Germany, bro. I got
Exactly.
Germany and Canada.
Germany's cool as
I
fuck.
had, I had
And,
Germany
like,
on lock.
And like not to get too far from the point, but like
Ukraine.
what I'm saying is like the other thing that places that aren't the United States don't have is they don't have like the like social concept of what it means to be, you know, Lil Mabu, or what it means to be a gangster in New York, or what it means to be somebody from the country in Kansas. They don't have any concept of that really because they're not from any of those places. So like 6ix9ine, for example, still has a big international audience. Because like the whole thing with 6ix9ine in America was like, oh well, you know, he's not a real gangster or whatever. He put all of us on and made us think this, and then he went back and did this and da 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 da. I don't like him for that because he's not authentic, right? But the fact of the matter is, like, when you put your music in other countries, most of those motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck you're
They
saying.
don't know what you're talking about.
Right? So that's all irrelevant to them. So if you put together a good aesthetic with listenable music that's easily digestible to a lot of people, like they're just gonna take it for what it is. They see some guy with rainbow hair and a lot of tattoos, and he's got all these like asses bouncing in the
Theatrics.
background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a bunch of theatrics.
and that's all that's communicated to them. Really, I'm not saying like
ass and guns.
you know they can't like
Grasp.
those situations, but they don't have the American context and the American like narratives to digest.
Right.
So that's another thing I find interesting, and you can take advantage of that. Like
You can.
Hobson, for example, right? Not a lot of people compare me to him simply because one of my eyes is white. And in Australia, whenever he does a show, he'll do like a whole full Australia tour. There's like 6 different cities, and he'll pack out every one of them. He comes back to the United States, nah, he can't fill a 250.
But then
It's difficult, too.
You also got to think about it like this. Through time, overseas has been better than over here. Of course, you have those artists that have a very big following everywhere else, but then
Right.
they also have a very big following here. Because I don't know. I don't really know the the thing behind it. But I think I'll bring up my inspirations for fact. It's like Prince. Prince said that he was done doing live performances. Then he went overseas and made a whole movie about it. That movie is crazy. You know what I mean? But when he performed the same songs that he did over there, over here, it wasn't the same reaction. It wasn't the same reaction, the same jumping, the same, you know what I mean? And they had everything that they had over there. And then I'll give you another one. It's like Hendrix, you know what I mean? He went to London specifically. People in London were chill back then because it's the 70s. They're not used to seeing, you know what I mean, a black dude play left-handed guitar or biting his guitar, playing it behind his head. And they're not used to that. So, of course, they're going to just be sitting there and observing what he's doing. But then that's where his main following came from. in London, and then people started coming to him in America. So I believe that overseas will always be superior in show wise. You know what I mean? Like if you want to do a performance, if you have the following and you have the money and you have, you know what I mean? If you have it all, then go. I believe that you should go over there. You know what I mean? Because,
I think the American like ear is different too, because
Right.
like our society is so based off of like mass consumption, even if it's not
Mainstream stuff.
mainstream shit pushed by the labels, you
Right.
know, and like that's you can say that's in basically everything in the United States. Everything's about like short term satisfaction, right? Like most people in America aren't about like listening to an album like 7 or 8 times just to grasp it. They're not gonna fucking do that. They want to listen to
attention span.
Drake's new project and then discuss whether or not, you know, it was good or not.
They want to
Just because that's what was fed to them.
That's what happened a couple years ago with Yeat's project, and I was one of the people that listened to it. They were like, I wasn't expecting this from Yeat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they were like, Yeat's album isn't all that. We expected more from Yeat. This, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it's like you do have selective group of people that are like, okay, let me listen to this one more time because it's fresh. It's fresh to my ears. I'm not gonna like it immediately. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
It just depends on those certain people that
Yeah.
want to re-listen to it.
Yeah, but like you were saying, like how it's all mainstream and like you can. It's kind of like I remember posting on TikTok like last year at some point, and I posted one of my songs was coming out on a certain day, and someone came in the comments is like, I'm not gonna listen to that. We were listening to whoever's new album was coming out, like a bigger artist.
What a
whatever.
bum ass comment.
Dude, it's not even just that though. It's just like that's another example of like people always chasing the mainstream stuff. Where
Right.
like I'm like I got a song coming out on the 30th, and then someone's like, well, Yeat's having a song come out on the 30th.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be listening to that. You know, like it's just like I don't know. Everybody always follows the bigger stuff, especially here in the United States.
And in music, people have favoritism.
Oh yeah,
Extreme
definitely.
favoritism.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? It's like, I had it on the top of my head. I had it on the tip of my fucking tongue what I was gonna say. Like with Blake's project, I was waiting for it. You know that. I would talk to you every time I see you about it.
Right.
But when it dropped, I think I was listening to Hendrix that day, and I was like, all right, I'll listen to it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's just favoritism in music.
Right.
I listened to Hendrix that day. I woke up, gave it the proper attention that I felt it deserved, because I didn't want to just, you know what I mean, in the middle of what I'm listening to, just be like, okay, you know what I mean? Because my mind's still on what I'm listening to previously. So let me figure out the day after and give it the attention that it deserves, instead of just, you know what I mean, dropping everything that I'm doing.
Right. Another thing I wanted to talk about was like the general music scene in Minnesota, because we were up at the Waterwave store, and I'm not going to quote anyone specifically because they didn't know this was going to be publicized, but a valuable source at Waterwave who we were talking to told us that when we were talking about the difference between like southern Minnesota and Minneapolis, he said that Rochester, as of right now, is more poppin' than the cities is, music wise. And when he said that, I was like, I immediately like snapped into like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, you know, the scene you've been working around for years building up. Like, I'm surprised you would admit to something, because you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That's a metro area of 3 million people. Shit's dropping every week in Minneapolis. Shit's dropping every day. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you have like a couple releases every week, maybe, if that. You know what I'm saying? And he said that, and I was like, okay. I mean, I think that because I'm a team player, but like, it's interesting that you think that. And like, it kind of brought me back to like my original basis of thinking for even saying that out loud, which is that the general music scene in the cities is very, 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 very diluted. Like, wait, what would you say?
I said encompassing, like artists, because you said that people are dropping every week.
Oh yeah.
That's a crazy
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
It's extremely encompassing, but
Yeah.
then it's diluted as well, because you have a lot of people making the same shit. You know?
Exactly. And like, I think part of that is like, we know for a fact, like, a lot of people can make music now, and a lot of people are making music because it's a great outlet, and that's a good thing, right? But there's a lot of people that view music as strictly a career, and they don't view it as an artist, right? Like if you go in the studio and you're thinking things and you have thoughts like, okay, how is my audience gonna feel when they listen to this? You know what I'm saying? Am I liking what I'm creating right now? You know what I'm saying? How important is this going to be to like my general circle of people, 10 years from now, or like your city or whatever? How important is this to the culture that I make this? Some people, I personally think like there's certain music I have to make. You know what I'm saying? And all those thoughts, there's a lot of like quote unquote artists. And like, I hate to do this because like, I think everybody's naturally an artist, but there's levels to this shit, right? If you go in the studio and you're automatically thinking, I want to be a rapper, and your automatic thought secondary to that is NBA or something like that. That is your definition of a rapper, right? Your sound is already blueprinted out for you.
To be honest.
And even if you like take it seriously, right? And you're like, I'm gonna put like my best writing into this. I'm gonna find the coolest beats, all this other shit. You're going off of a blueprint of somebody that's already making it off your shit. So 2 to 3 years from now, when that style is kind of like dying down a little bit, you might be at the peak of your career, but you'll never surpass the person that made the blueprint because they know all the secrets to the blueprint. You're just copying it. You know what I'm saying? The architect that makes the blueprint for the building knows exactly why he's using certain screws here and all this other stuff, certain brackets here, all this other stuff, right? You're just copying it. You don't know the philosophy behind it. You don't know the feeling behind it. You don't know why this was created, why these instruments go here.
That's why I like stopped making emo rap, because it's like I felt as if one on the fact that I really didn't like what I was making anymore. I'm pretty sure that me, you, and Lundy had that type of conversation, I think like earlier last month. But like, I didn't enjoy what I was making anymore because, you know what I mean? The whole premise of my music was pain, suffering, shit like that. You know what I mean? Wanting toaster bath. You know what I mean? But that would basically be like the whole premise of my music.
Oh, that's good. I just got that.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm going to use that.
Mm-hmm. So like that would be like the main premise of my music. And you saw it when I performed. You were there too. Like, you saw it. I kind of, after a while, I was thinking, I was like, why am I doing this? Yeah. Why every time that I get up and find a beat and I record, it's like, oh, I guess I have to. Why isn't it, oh, I get to record this? You know what I mean? Why am I not more enthusiastic about making this?
Yeah. You
know what I mean? So then I was like, okay, something needs to either do a whole 180 or something needs to change, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't.
Good comment, lonely God. I see you.
But you know what I mean? So like when I kind of announced Era 2 or whatnot, people were like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What, you know what I mean? And when I finally did it, deleted everything, dropped again, I felt as if people had more of a better reaction to that than if I was to be dropping another emo rap album or another emo rap single. I feel as if that got a lot more, not traction, but a better positive review than if I was to just be like, here's this. Listen to me pour out my heart and say that I want to do this and do that to myself, rather than
toaster bath.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Let me take this back. Let me take this back to the workshop, to the workbench, and be like, okay, what are we doing now?
Right. I was on the phone with my videographer yesterday. Shout out Jedzilla. And he's like, dude, like, what time are we shooting and all that? I kind of need these details. And I was like, okay, nerd. Jeez. No, I love that guy. And we were talking about. Come on, man. But yeah, I showed him a couple demos of the type of stuff I'm going to be making over the summer, because I'm about to blow this up, man. I'm about to freaking just keep hitting you with rights and lefts. I swear. Anyways.
You can't just start a new genre and then not drop after that break. You can't keep doing this to us.
I know.
That's what I did, though. I dropped back of the bus.
Because as like an avid fan, I want to say this and then I'll let you get to your point. I want to say, as an avid fan, I love that project, okay? And you know what I mean? I'm not going to let my ego take over me as an artist and be like, all right, the project was cool. No, I vividly enjoyed this project. and I'm you know what I mean. I can tell you that
You talking about my project?
your project.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love
Thank you.
this project. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But for you to tell us and give us false hope that there's gonna be more of this new genre, shame on you.
No false hope.
Shame
It's
on
real
you.
hope.
Shame
It's
on
real
you.
It was real hope, my friend.
I get it. I get it.
We got Dirtiest Club also coming out at some point. Whenever
Some point?
he's
Yeah.
gonna be on that collab album that I'm
Yeah,
working
yeah,
on
yeah.
right now. It's
Yeah.
coming out. It's coming out. Don't worry. We got some Dirty Club on there.
I want on this
Super
collab
crazy,
album.
bro.
Maybe.
But to get to my point,
Mhm.
he's like, bro, like I could see you, and I feel like Minnesota Nice, like I can see you is like, dude, you should do this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the Minnesota Nice version of that.
Mm.
And he's like, I could see you doing this type of music, right? And he was basically like telling me shit that like Lil Darky would do, or like Snot, or
Mhm.
these, like these like grunge rappers
Yeah.
that you
Shit
know
that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically. And because he's like, your vocal is this and your vocal is that,
Right.
the way I performed on Dirty Club Floor and Blackout.
Mm.
He's like, you could do this. And I'm like, I know. And I opened up my demos from like December, and I have all these trap tracks and like borderline like drill tracks where I'm rapping on those type of beats. And I'm like, yes, I can do this.
Can I open it?
But
I'm
But-
listening.
that's too easy.
Mm.
I'm like, it's too easy, you know what I'm saying? And I told
Yeah.
him what I just told you. I'm like, I could go all in on that, right? All in on that sound. And like 2 years from now, I might even be doing like a low key like national tour or something like that. But the bottom line is, with that type of music, the foundation I'm building is something that will never surpass the artist that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Because they did it before me and they know the blueprint. I'm here to make my own blueprint. That's why I'm rapping on house beats and I'm
Yeah.
making all the house beats. Is
Yeah,
because
your own
nobody
thing.
else has that recipe.
Yeah. Also, EDM is changing constantly, and you being a vocal artist, you could capitalize on that. If you find a good flow that fits well on like any type of EDM, dubstep, house, slap house, that type of stuff, there are going to be big EDM producers that'll, they'll commission you and they'll be like, hey, I need you to do some vocals for a couple songs. It's just 4 bars and it's going to be repeated.
Bro, I
and
can
I'm
see
going to
that
do the rest of
happening
it.
too. That's
So I need you to
crazy.
just send it to me real quick and I'll pay you $1,000 or something,
13,000.
13,000.
No deal.
And if you play this main stage at Coachella, I get all the rights.
Oh God.
That's another thing
It'll
with
get
the
twisted.
specific thing that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm trying to. This man is really trying to call me during the stream, bro.
Answer.
Shout out Mikey T, bro.
Put 'em on mic.
Hi. Welcome to the podcast.
Say what's up.
It's going pretty good. I'm here with some friends. What'd you say? Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
Love you, buddy.
I don't know what bro talking about, but on God.
I just found out that my a little band, and he played me some of the demos that he's got. And good.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get him on the stream. I wanted to tell you that the idea that you mentioned to me like a month ago, I think, about possibly opening up a brick and mortar place needs to be part of my red light district plan. I don't know if you're familiar with the Roch red light movement. We're opening a red light district in Rochester.
What does that mean? Boobies.
Among other things. But yeah, dude, I need your help with that. I need a lot of people's help, but it's gonna happen.
Happening soon, then we can make it happen. 'Cause
As is a lot of people, but you might actually do it.
why not? But
Okay.
next year.
Trying to get you close to the mic so the audience can hear
Oh
you.
yeah. What's up? Oh.
Get it, Mike.
Mike, y'all the mic. You alright?
But yeah. All right, bro. I'm gonna have to talk to you soon.
He still has to run it. He doesn't know if he can do all that yet. Or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's shit published. That's all they record. In the studio.
That's fine. That's fine.
Somebody was running their guitar through Jello.
Oh. The little things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Breaking up a little bit.
Oh, say word.
I agree.
That's crazy. I didn't.
I agree.
I don't say I have my laptop.
I gotta open the link through
Are you in
Blake's
Raj?
thing.
Actually, I want to squeeze Lexi
I'll
in
see
here
you
too.
soon. I'm gonna have to stop by.
I grab my laptop.
Absolutely. Later.
Lexi, you want to bring a chair over here?
Yeah, let's bring Lexi in. Yeah. Lexi is management for Alter Egos.
Somebody.
Yes, that's my manager.
Management
my
Plus.
My fiance.
He bought the
Soon-to-be
platinum
wife, About to be
edition.
baby mama, yeah, everything.
Dog, somebody. This is a question for like all of us.
Yeah.
It was asked by my cousin. Love you. If there was anyone y'all could collaborate with, who would it be and what is your favorite song by them? I feel as if I would collaborate with. It's not hard. I don't have to think hard about it, but I would think. I know, turn it down. It's not hard. I wouldn't have to think hard about it. I think it would either be between like Pray Nav Dot Wave or Lil Darky. And my favorite song by Pray Nav Dot Wave is Pigeon. Yeah. Like has a literal picture of a pigeon.
Okay.
And Lil Darky, I'm not gonna be a dick writer and say genocide because everyone has heard that. I think the Sands of Time.
Actually, I've never heard of those people,
To be honest.
but we'll have to check them out because
I've heard some Lil Darky, but
I love music as an entirety, so I listen to everybody low key.
yeah, I don't. For some reason, no one comes to mind right away because I'm still like crafting my genre still. Like, there's artists I like, but like I'm kind of scared that I get in the studio with them and they just be a horrible person.
Right, you don't want
Yeah,
to meet your
there's
idol
a
and then
fear.
turn out they're a dickhead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody that you think would be nice too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a couple people like that. I won't say no names, but there are a couple people like that where I was like, bro, I want to make a song with them, and then like I saw them in person, and I was like, I don't at all.
Dude,
Like,
what if Tyler the Creator is a horrible person?
Nah, dude,
Like-
there's
He
no
doesn't
way,
seem
bro.
like it. He
I
seems like he
know,
has
but-
wonderful energy, dog.
I know, but like he
But imagine,
plays,
though.
he pretends he's a bad person, which looks like it's a facade for him being a nice person. And there's a lot of things that make him look like he's a nice person. But what if him pretending he's a bad person is actually a facade
cover-up
for him to be a
being
bad person?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's him actually being a bad person, and then he reverts back. He's like, "Oh yeah, I need to not lose my audience." You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Tyler the Creator is a bully. You know that he bullied somebody in his state. What was it? It was in the crowd. Bro's reading a Harry Potter book in the crowd. They bullied him for it. He grabbed the book and he was like, "Don't boo yet, don't boo yet." He read it. He was like, "Boo at this nigga."
I've seen that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He read the cover and read the first sentence in the book. Boo that. Like, I don't know what. He's a bully though. God.
That reminds me of the whole 50 Cent and Floyd Money Mayweather. Listen, you can read a one page out of Harry Potter book. I'll donate whatever something to the. It was the instead of the ice bucket challenge. He's like, "Fuck the ice bucket challenge. I want this man to read a book."
His cadence in
remember
that
that
video
too.
is the best part.
That's what I got. He was like, "What you having beef with me for?"
Yeah.
Ray J stole your baby mama. Like,
Just a reminder, we have music submissions tonight at 9 p.m. Or music review, rather. We have music submissions now. It's in the description. So contact your cousin, your uncle, your grandma. Tell them to submit their music. I don't care if it's made on freaking Audacity. Wait, what'd you say? 8-track. Yeah. I don't even know what that is.
why you beefing with Audacity? What's your beef with Audacity, dog?
I can't use plugins on it.
That's true. That is true.
I think I made
I
pretty good
thought of
music.
that in the clutch. I didn't
Yeah,
have
good one.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was
He had to
like, oh,
think
yeah.
of a reason to beef with a recording software. He had to think of it.
I knew I hated it for some reason.
That's how I started, was Audacity for about 3 months, and then I found out I didn't know how to mix back then. It was like 2017. I made like 3 to 5 songs on Audacity, no mix whatsoever. No, like I just leveled out my raw voice.
Has anybody heard of BandLab?
Yeah,
Oh my.
Yeah.
dude. Okay,
There's
that's
people in
actually
this
a
town that are like the
controversial
same
thing.
age as me that record on BandLab,
Bro.
and then they'll send me their song for promotion, and it will be a YouTube link. I blatantly tell them no.
bro, but there are
Not
some
because I'm a
people-
bad person. It's just because, like, bro,
I think you're a bad person.
Honestly, I would recommend BandLab for a beginner though. Like, I don't know why, but
The fact that you could do all of that
yeah,
in a
dude,
Chrome
the
browser.
mixing
Yeah.
capabilities on BandLab is insane. Like, I know
Right.
a bunch of people that, like, especially people that are on TikTok right now too, that are always using BandLab. They'll just share the video with the BandLab thing playing.
but you know, it really costs nothing to, like, you know what I mean, be your own producer, be your own mixer, nothing like that. Because what I got my microphone off of what eBay for like $50. Audacity's free.
Right.
Spotify has a beat making program, and I have like I have like 2 beats made by my friend that uses that software. So, like, you know what I mean? Not much money has to go into this, but at the same time, though, it's like, you know.
What Davo said.
Lord.
Man.
Whoa.
Nah.
Whoa. Way to
Heavy-
age yourself,
heavy
dude.
throwback.
Whoa.
Excuse me, what are you talking about?
That kind of scared me for a little bit. I think I peed myself. I wanted to jump into like politics around here for a little bit because over the weekend, bro, that's not funny.
You said politics, and I'm like,
No, that's funny because we did have a moment at the B&B that was funny. Remember that?
nope.
Okay, don't
That's
remember
probably a
it.
good
Forget
thing.
about it. Yeah. About like politics around Rochester relating to the music scene because like what we've been saying for a long time, like Dan's been saying it, I've been saying it, Jay Havoc's been saying it, a lot of people been saying it. Basically, there's a lot of artists here.
A lot.
There's a lot of artists in this room. You know what I'm saying? And we could do this podcast for all 52 weeks of the year and have a different artist, different recording artist, right? Even from like the 507 on every week. We could have 2 of them and put
To
my
be
money
honest.
on it, right? And yet there's not enough venues to even support them to do hometown headline shows, let alone an open mic, maybe an open mic, bro. So there was a writer from the Post Bulletin, which is the Rochester newspaper, at Jay Havoc's release party on Saturday, and he wrote a story about it, talking about how there's not enough venues, and since the pandemic, things have gotten harder because businesses shut down downtown, and they've yet to reopen them to support the music scene here. And you have a lot of artists. Every artist I talk to, unless they have like a lot of family here or some other reason to be in Rochester, like the second thing you talk to them about is, oh yeah, I might be moving to X city. You know what I'm saying? And like it got to a point with me where yeah, I'm thinking that as well, but I'm also like on the Department of Labor and Department of, oh my God. You know, the Bureau of Labor Statistics website is what I meant to say. And literally there is money being left on the table in the entertainment scene here in Rochester that could be supplemented with venues if they wanted to prioritize it. And they're leaving potential money on the table for the city's economy because they don't want it. And that is wild to me because we know in this city that money talks. And I don't care who sees this. Money talks for everything in this city. Okay?
To be honest.
Because if I bring $4 million to the table and I say I'm opening a strip club on the north side of Broadway, somebody might say, well, you shouldn't do that because like Mayo is right down the street. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in my back pocket and take out $2 million more and put it on the table, and then they're not gonna say anything.
They're gonna shut up.
They're not gonna say anything. So, with that being said, who wants to make some money? Who wants to make some money? Honestly, because like any investor in entertainment and venues here in Rochester is gonna make money. The artists are here. Actually, we are here for a second, and then we're like, oh yeah, we can't book tour dates here because our best option is a wedding venue. And then we leave and we go to Madison and we go to Minneapolis and we go to Chicago and we go to, I don't know, maybe even freaking Kalamazoo, Indiana. Or is that Michigan? Kalamazoo, Michigan. Because even Kalamazoo, Michigan has music venues. And I'm not talking about some like C-list venue that fits like 700 people that nobody's using. And then when local people actually want to book it, they're like, yeah, that'd be like $10,000. Get the heck out of here, man. Like I said, thesis statement. Who wants to make some money? I could not be more blunt than that. I could not be more blunt because right now we're using garages, we're using forests, we're using street sidewalks,
basements,
basements.
Finna start being on some early X stuff and just randomly out of a car speaker, microphone plugged into the aux
That's what
cord.
I'm on, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. So like, the culture's here, and the money's on the table. Do you want it? Who wants it? Who wants it? Honestly, it's almost funny at this point. Who wants it? Who wants to make some money? And that's all I'm gonna say on that point. I think nobody else. Yeah, I think I summarized it pretty well.
Mic drop for real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my unc. I want to read that. He was like, too many old school artists are taking advantage of new artists because they don't take the time to learn the industry and make them one hitters and keep their money. That brings a really important fact to my head. Prince, he beefed with his record label for years, and then when he got free from it, he changed his name not to nothing. It was basically just a symbol of his artist name, right? And then once he got free, I think he went by that name for like 2 more years, then he changed it back to Prince. So a lot of people now could be stuck in that same situation. I'll bring up something more recent. Not more recent, but recent enough. Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi couldn't release an album for anything, and you know I talk about that so much. He couldn't release an album for anything. They just wanted to keep pushing out singles and singles and singles and singles. A lot of people don't take the time to read the fine print, which is aggravating.
It's really sad too. Like, and like, there's a lot of people that take advantage of new artists. Like, not even just record labels or older artists. It's just everything. People that make covers will scam people for. They'll get money just to make a cover that doesn't even exist, or someone that do a mixing and engineering on their song, and like they're not really even doing much. They're just doing the basic, putting the vocals in and having their whole preset done and over with, and they send it their way. A lot of people are, I don't know, man. A lot of people just want money in this industry, and it's really sad to see.
Right.
It's like when Doja Cat said she made all these songs and just called out her fans for falling for it.
Please keep talking, because I saw that tweet and I follow her, and I thought that was really interesting, especially being somebody in the music industry that she said
I literally stopped listening to her because of it. Lost all respect. It was like, how are you going to call out your fans for being stupid and then expect them to keep following you?
Doesn't Halsey call her fans like sheep or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Probably.
Here's the thing.
Weird godplex that these big artists all of a sudden capture when they get all this fame and all this money.
Because you know what it is, though? It's when you're a fan and you don't know this person, and the only times you see them is like the glamorous times, right? When they're on stage and they have all these people helping them with makeup and hair and costume and everything, right? And you don't see them when they go back to their apartment or their mansion or whatever, and, you know, they get in some sweats and then they're on the phone with their manager and like A&R and all these other people that are like, hey, you got to decide between these tour dates and like we need you in the studio on this day. Hey, freaking Nature's Touch Water wants to do a commercial for you. Can you accept it? It's $60,000. Blah 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 blah. You don't see any of that, and that's why you have so many artists that are like, I'm gonna get to a point. I swear to God.
Go ahead, take your time.
Yeah, like there's so many artists that just want this for like the fame and the glamour. They don't see all the business stuff. But if you reverse engineer these people's careers, there's a lot that goes into it. And part of that is the burden of knowing that like all the magic behind your music. I see this because I'm a producer and all the way to a master engineer. I can do the whole process. Right. When you do the whole process, it takes the magic out of it, right? So like what they're actually trying to say when Doja says that, or apparently Halsey said that too, like what they're actually saying, what their real frustration and what they're not going to take accountability for is that when they go in the studio and they like, you know, warm up, sing a verse, rap a verse, whatever, and then their engineer goes beep boop beep boop beep boop on like hundreds of thousands of dollars of like plugins and all this other shit, right? Or not. Maybe they're using Pro Tools and only like $100 worth of plugins, right? All the magic is taken out of it, and then they get an album that's pushed by all this A&R and all this marketing and all this other shit, right? And then, you know, millions of people listen to it. And when you have no magic to that at all, you look at those numbers and you're like, I can't believe this many people listen to this song. You know what I'm saying? The problem is you can't blame your fans for that. Like, they were marketed to and they support you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're better off literally talking about what it actually is, which is you see all this come together. It's not magical to you. It's not magical to me. Like Dirty Club Floor, I can hear all the the imperfections in it,
me
right?
Too. Not for you, but for me. Like my own music.
Maybe you can because you're an engineer. You can kind of hear behind the curtain too. Yeah. And like when I listen to those tracks hundreds of times, producing them, mixing them, all that. So like the magic people hear when they listen to that project the first couple times, I like them pretty girls, you know, all that other stuff.
IG models, that entice me.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? And when I first recorded it, I'm like, that is hard. And Jay Havoc put the melody on. I'm like, that is hard. And then I mixed it 400 times, and I'm like, this is a dud. This is so boring.
This is stupid.
Yeah,
this is
it takes the magic out of it, and I think that's what they're really trying to say. The problem is they're not taking any personal accountability, and they're lashing out at their fans for no reason.
This man ordered a bag of Skittles and played with it so much they turned to white Skittles, and he said,
Exactly.
I kind of want to revel on a point that ALTEREGO was talking about. I got asked, I think sometime. Move your leg. Why are you trying to touch my knee?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to make space. I'm not trying to
under the table.
No, but someone, I don't want to name drop, but someone asked me last night to come. Somebody wanted me to come to their house and record on their stuff and on their recording stuff, and I blatantly make the fact known to everybody. I do not like recording anywhere except for what I have. Right. What I have and how I like to mix things. You don't know my process. You probably have a different recording software than me, which is, you know what I mean? To each their own. But I like my stuff to come out the way that I want it to come out, and I want to be in my own zone or by myself when I record. I don't like people having to look at what I'm doing or look at the recording thing. That's me. I'm very in control of my music, how I would think.
Right.
But I blatantly told him, I was like, I'm probably not going to take you up on that offer. Nothing against you. Because, you know, no, you don't have to pay. And I was like,
it ain't about the money.
It's not, yeah. It's about my preference.
Right, and what you're comfortable with and stuff.
And I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. But then I mentioned, it's like, I want to record shit with guitar. I want to get like a bassist and a drummer, and then he was like, where are you going to go for that? And I was like, a studio. And he was like, exactly, that's what we're trying to tell you. But I'm not going to your studio.
I'm going to a studio.
I'm going to a studio.
Right. One that's more set up for recording instruments in that manner, you know? Like,
I mean, that's
For
kinda
instance,
how I am,
Carpet
too.
Booth would be a good one for that.
My bad.
Get closer.
My bad. That's kind of how I am too, though, because I really only like making music at home.
I like making music by myself in my space and my area.
I'm like that's how like she knows I make music. I try to make music around her and stuff, and like sometimes it just doesn't come out how I want it to. And I don't know if it's because I'm being too quiet or like I just know that her presence is there even when she's in the other room, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. When I'm alone, I don't know. I'm like, boom, I'm in. I'm like, I got the beat playing really loud and stuff. I'm in my own zone, so I get what you're saying. Like,
I want to answer this question.
True,
I want to
Alex,
answer
that's
this
true,
segment.
but there's a lot of
Yeah.
variables when it comes to recording at like other people's houses. You know, there's room noise. It's, you know, do they have the proper sound dampening, this and that? Do they have surrounds for the microphone? If they don't, you know, like how are they recording it? There are people that they can get a decent mix out, but when you really sit down with them and look at how they do it, it's a lot of bullshit. It is a lot of bullshit. The amount of times that people like have their gain turned like more than halfway up for recording.
everybody has their style of recording too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like my boy Dre Nasty, he puts his gain all the way down, and he's like yelling into the mic, and like the thing's clipping and stuff, and that's just how he records. And then that's just not how I record. My whole setup is a little more simpler and a little more organized and stuff. So it's just like.
And if you get used to recording on a certain type of microphone, you go to a different one. You're
Yeah.
like, where am I?
I
Up
sound
here?
different
Am I
too,
out? Am I
like-
here? Like what the fuck do I do? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and then like I have like the fear of you like take one track that's recorded somewhere else, like in a really nice studio, and then you take another track that was recorded at your normal spot, and then another track that was recorded at like your homie's house, and then you put it all together. And you're like, this is my album, and you're listening through. You're like, all
These
these
weren't-
tracks
yeah,
sound
these
all
are-
different.
yeah.
What is
Dude,
this?
yeah, for real.
And I kind of want to answer the thing where he was like, it can be some of the best stuff even for anxiety. That wasn't the point that I was trying to make. I care not for anxiety. It's not because I'm anxious to go to somebody else's house and record. It's because I just simply don't want to.
Yeah, it's what you're
And
comfortable with.
yeah,
It's
you know what I
your-
mean?
like what you're okay with being around and stuff. Like I get exactly what you mean. Because like I can go to someone's house, or that time when we stayed at the Airbnb the first time. Like I was
Or in
recording,
Austin.
I was recording we live. At first I was like, like I was just like, there's so many people. Davo was walking in the room every so often. I was just like, oh, shit, man.
I can
just
imagine
felt,
that.
Yeah, I just felt
Point three.
like out of
Point
out of
three.
place for when
Point
I was
three.
recording and stuff. And then like I recorded the beginning of the song, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take it home and I'll finish it there. And that same night I got home, finished it, and I was like, all right, this sounds crazy. And it's just like, it has nothing against anybody that was there, or it was just me being at that spot in the room that isn't mine. Like I recorded on my equipment, but even then I wasn't in my house. I wasn't in my studio setup. So it made me feel like, I don't know. I was like, I gotta do this at home.
Absolutely. We just hit the 8 o'clock hour. So I want to remind people 57 minutes from now, we will have our music review. So if you have new tracks, send them. The link is in the description. Click the Stream Elements link, and it will guide you from there. We want to hear your new stuff. We want to hear your grandma's new stuff. We want to hear your mom's new stuff. We want to hear your dad's new stuff. Anything. Send it to us. Even that mix on like freaking Audacity or Magic's Music Maker.
What
that
is
you're
your
like,
beef
you're
with
not-
Audacity? I feel like
that
this is
you're
targeted.
not-
I feel like
that
this
you're
is
not
targeted.
that you're not like that confident in. You're like, I don't know. Da, 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 da. Or it's something you're like, oh, I don't need to send this because I know it's good. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, maybe it's horrible.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's horrible. I
No.
need to humiliate you.
Yeah, we got brutality here now. Okay, we need more brutality in this
We got
community.
a Magic Music Maker in the chat.
Hey, for the next, I use Magic Music Maker too. Shout out 2015. In the next show, we need to clip that part of me saying we need some more brutality in this community and use that as the intro for music review.
Oh God.
Yeah, for sure. But shout out Alex, bro. Shout out Dark Barbie, who's in the chat right now. Thanks for popping out. Yeah, send us your music. Subscribe to the channel. Follow Dark Gems INTL on Instagram. We are 12 followers away from 1,000. Get 11 of your cousins. Put them in a group chat with yourself. Tell them to follow Dark Gems INTL and be the 1,000th follower, and we'll give away a free piece of merch. You'll capture all the best moments from the underground here in the 507 and beyond. and be in tune for all of our live events as well as the podcast. So follow the Instagram Dark Gems INTL and subscribe to the YouTube so you're notified when we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Subscribe, follow, submit your music. Now, to get into the 8 o'clock hour last week on the podcast, maybe we should do that too. Be like a transition, a little preview, and it'd be like Jordan saying, "Yeah, dude, I got hit in the head with like a breaker or something," or
something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys tuned in last week.
Oh yeah, we were there.
Yeah. So, a segment we've kind of gotten going here is basically the supernatural segment. We turn away from music, we start talking about oddities within the universe around us, and just kind of theorize and philosophize. Philosophize? Is that a word? It is now.
New word invented.
Yeah, exactly. About the things going around us. So I have to ask you, because I don't know if you've had any adventures there at all, but if you have had any strange experiences at Quarry Hill.
I think when I took a hike with Lundy, I got really lightheaded, and somebody was like, "Oh no, that's your hiker's high." I was like, "No, this is because I've been at this since I was a child. This is something weird." And Lundy had me and that other person listening to songs that replicate the feeling of dementia. So it was kind of like, why do I hear the bombs dropping and I'm not listening to the song? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's my
That's
weird
crazy
experience.
enough for me, to be honest with you. You weren't hearing like ringing or anything, were you?
Mm-mm.
Just got lightheaded out of nowhere. Your turn, man. You're by the
Damn.
big city.
Oh man, dude, you know what's funny? You were talking about Great Cloud Island last week.
Does he need to be closer?
He's not there.
He's not there.
I can see my voice talking right there, so it should be fine. But no, you guys were talking about Great Cloud Island last week, and the only thing that's ever happened to me there was I was walking we parked on the side of the road, me and my boy Tyler. I got out of the car and immediately I felt something like grab my ankle, and we were there like 12:30 at night, like really late. As soon as we got into Great Cloud, we passed through a whole entire thing of fog. Like, it was weird, bro. A whole entire like wall of fog, pretty much. And we were just driving through. As soon as we got out of the fog, we parked, and my friend Tyler was like, "Oh, let's go walk to the cemetery that's down there." It took us like 30 seconds to get back in the car. But I got out of the car. He was like, "Bro, I don't feel good." And out of nowhere, I was like, "No, something grabbed my leg. Something grabbed my leg." We just started running to the car, and yeah, we never went back there past midnight.
Were you like in the chat last time when we were talking about like all the abnormalities that are seen consistently on Great Cloud?
Yeah.
The Indian chief. That's
yeah.
me. I'm Lonely God.
Oh, okay. What?
I've just been, chilling.
Okay.
as
I didn't know who
somebody
that
else.
was. I was trying to do the math. I'm like, who was at the B&B,
Mhm.
but their username would be Lonely God. I
It's
thought it was
his
David.
account technically,
I
but
thought it was David for a little bit.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and that would have made sense. But yeah. So like, you said you went to go see the tombstones. Like, did you count them?
No, I didn't even get it to the tombstones, man. And I know there's always the theory
They
that
got
you go
cameras
there
down
and there's
there
the one
now.
that's missing or whatever. But no, we didn't even make it to the tombstones. We got out of the car. I walked 10 feet out into like the woods, and as soon as I felt something like full on like grab my leg, like I felt something grasp the bottom of my ankle, and I screamed like a little girl, and I ran. I ran straight to the car. I didn't even let my friend get in the car. I like got in, locked the door. He's like, "Oh, let me in." And I'm like unlocking the car door fast.
We're supposed to be going there though.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm down, dude. It's literally
Jordan
15
and Lundy were so
It's like
down.
20
I was
minutes away from our house.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Guess we
the
don't
smoke
have to
spot
do it.
when you're from St. Paul Park or
Yeah.
Cottage Grove.
Yeah, so it's basically your Quarry Hill.
Yep.
Minnesota hip hop. I know this day, but he was like, didn't it used to be a hospital? Yes, bro. Quarry Hill used to be Rochester State Hospital, which was used for the mentally insane. And a bunch of people died there in strange ways, which is why it's strange to me that they try to advertise the place as like
For children.
Hit it right on the nose, to be honest with you, because
Because they took me there when I was in elementary school. And I was just like, I I feel extremely uneasy here, but my mom knows I'm here, so like,
I guess we're fine.
Don't say it's safe.
If mommy knows I'm here, then I'm fine.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that place. There's definitely something wrong with that place.
Something happens to the people when they go in there. Everybody looks like dead in the face as they're walking out. That's what I noticed. I don't know. I hyperanalyze a lot of things. To me, people look dead in the face as soon as they enter and from the time that they leave. Like, have you ever been to like a...
We need to do a show there. I already said that, but we need to do a show there. Yeah. We just need a generator. I'll be in LA on Halloween night, but we'll, yeah. Maybe I'll just fly back just for that and then fly back. Fly back again. Have you guys seen, like, any of those, like, possession videos and stuff like that? Y'all think possession's real?
Yes.
I think it's real, but I have no experience. I haven't seen it or
I would
nothing like
if
that.
anybody said they'd have seen it, I would have been like, do
right.
tell. Like,
No.
Seriously, like, that's a story we need to hear for sure.
Nah, I've had, so my sister, my oldest sister, she lives in Louisiana. She used to stay in New Orleans. I got a vintage voodoo doll. Okay? Keep that in mind.
Okay.
I got a vintage voodoo doll. I come back the week after, and I just put it away because I was like, I don't even know why I fucking got it. So I put it in like one of my drawers, and for some reason it was like, I hear shit moving around my room. My dog's right next to me in the cage, and there's nothing else that could possibly be moving in here except me and him. So like I turn on my flashlight because I'm not gonna get up. But like I turn on my flashlight, and have you seen like the Princess and the Frog, like those like shadow spirits that walked on water and shit like that? Yeah, I saw that like on my wall. Mind you, I'm like, I think like 12, 13 at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, it went like up, down, slither, snake, shit like that. I don't know. You can't make this shit up trying to be cool. You know what I mean? It's just like, it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And all I can do is like just tell it, try my best to.
Did you just go back to sleep or?
Nah, I was up.
Oh.
I had school at like 6 a.m. Woke up at 3, and that shit happened. And I was like, okay, I guess we're up now.
Do you still have the doll?
I do.
Why though?
How's that working out?
Yeah,
Like,
Mm.
have you guys
I got, like,
established a healthy relationship?
Nah, because the thing is with vintage voodoo dolls, you got to read, I think, the description on them, because now they put descriptions on them of what energy they can bring to you.
Like the nutrition facts.
Yeah, like the ingredients on the back of, yeah. But, like, I didn't read the description, so I didn't know what the fuck this thing was doing, what energy it was supposed to bring to me.
Yeah.
And that was probably, like, the worst year of my life. After that happened, like, after that day, I think, like, a week after, that was, like, the worst year of my life. But I believe sometime, like, 2 years ago, it was, like, last year or 2 years ago, I think I got another one, and it's all white with a pitchfork, and I think the description read, for balance and then something else of clarity of mind. And I don't know, I guess they balance each other out some way, light and dark, because the voodoo doll is, the original one is red with black eyes. Not red with black eyes, reverse. It's black with red eyes, and then the other one...
That's not
evil.
more comforting.
No, listen. But, like, then the other one, then the second one I got that I guess balances it out is, like...
It's just creepy, but reverse.
Right. But, like, it has a pitchfork and a little farmer hat, and it's, like, it's black and white with black eyes, but it, like, has clothes on and shit.
The other one's naked?
Yeah, the other one's just bare naked, black with red eyes. So some should have told
Shout
me
out
that
for
it was,
nudity.
Yay.
Yeah.
Open the clubs, Kim.
Yeah, open the clubs, Kim. Hashtag watch red light.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's real, bro. I have a lot of people on Facebook who are hella millennial or plus, and they're like, what does that mean? That's not gonna happen. And it's like,
Google.
That means
What
seeing
if it
other boobs
doesn't?
than your wife's.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, hey, you know what? I might be down for that.
I might get tired of my wife's boobs, dude. But yeah, dude, there was I didn't first like believe in like a lot of that spiritual stuff or whatever. And I saw this video about this girl named Annalise Michelle, who was this German girl in like the 80s, and like I don't even know how it happened to her, but like she started like acting kind of weird, dude.
Oh,
And the
God.
fact where like she'd crush apples with one hand when she got really, really mad and
Who does
her
she think
eyes
she
would
is,
go
Mark
black.
Henry?
Dude, that's a good ass reference. Shout out Mark Henry.
Oh God.
Somebody's gonna get that with yeah. That's a great reference. Yeah, but she was basically Mark Henrying like these apples and like tables and stuff, and she's like this little girl, this little teenage girl, but she had like super strength, and like she was eating ants, and she like wasn't using the bathroom correctly. She wasn't using the bathroom at all, and eating spiders and all this stuff. And then like after a little while, her family's like,
What's
Annalisa's
wrong
acting
with you?
kind of weird, dude. Like,
What's wrong with her?
what is up with you, bro?
Yeah.
Just eating spiders and
You just
stuff.
eating the local ecosystem. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of mean, dude. Like personally, I wouldn't do that. But like German, like person, I don't even know.
Don't even do it. You're gonna
Don't
butcher
even.
it. He's gonna butcher that. Don't do it.
Germany.
You're canceled by Germany. You're a certain percentage of my bloodline. How dare you?
But
But yeah, they have recordings of her like being like her possession. You know, when the priest comes in, he says a lot of words.
Exorcism.
Thank you. They have recordings of her exorcism, and I've heard those recordings, and it's the most like soul dropping thing of all time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't think we can bring it up because it's probably copyrighted, and I don't want to get copyright claimed tonight. But like, she was like mentioning people she didn't know from like medieval history. And then she was like saying that she sees Hitler and she sees all these other people from history who are like,
Really
kind of
bad.
bad dudes,
Just a
know,
little
like
bit.
just kind of, Genghis Khan was like arguably not that good of a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
believe it or not,
believe it or not, like
no. But personally, I believe in voodoo and hoodoo and all that. What type of sound effect is that? Who does that?
now he comes in with sound effects. Okay,
No, but personally, I believe in voodoo and hoodoo because that's a part of. We're not bringing race into this, but just for the valid point of, I believe in voodoo, shit like that, mojo, this, and because it's part of my culture. It's a part of the stuff that kept. I don't want to say my people because that's a really bad statement. people of my recognition of melanin, that kept us. I don't know, together, because we hail from spiritual stuff, and it's like. Keep up the practices and keep it on to the later generation because this is all we have.
it's West African culture.
Yeah, this is all we have. You know what I mean? So I believe in hoodoo, voodoo, mojo, and stuff like that. I personally like to scare my girlfriend with that, saying I'm going to put a mojo on her.
Oh my God.
Petty.
And she's just like, no, wait. And I'm like, I don't even know how to do that. What are you scared of?
Absolutely. Hey, everybody that's just getting in the chat, we have music review at 9 p.m. That's in 42 minutes. Yeah. Like I said earlier, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know exactly when we go live on Wednesdays. It's at 7 p.m. But like it'll still tell you anyways because you're probably going to forget because we're bombarded by content every minute of every day. So subscribe with the notifications. Go follow the Instagram at DarkGemsINTL. And hello, we are at 988 right now. Last time I checked, which means we're 12 people away. Like I said, 11 cousins, group chat. Follow Dark Gems INTL. Be the 11th or be the 12th, I mean. And you will win a free piece of merch. The 1,000th follower of Dark Gems INTL wins a free piece of merch. And it's the V2 hoodie. It's bleach stained. Okay, there's only 40 of them in the world. Okay, so
I want to expose Blake with this next point. He says it starts at 7.
yeah,
I was told to be here at 6:30.
yeah,
I come in here at 6:34.
yeah.
And it's just me and White waiting for him, and he's like, "I'm
Yeah.
at the Quick Trip." He doesn't come in till like 6:40 something. You
But I got that promo.
con
done,
art.
did you not?
Conspiracy.
How long did it take
Blake
me to get
lives
promo
at the
done?
Quick Trip.
It took him. I got the times. I timed him. 2 minutes, 41 seconds, and 49 milliseconds.
To get all the promo
All
done
the promo
across
done.
all platforms, and then go live and sit here and eat chicken, and then later point the camera at Alter Ego because I realized it was awkward for y'all to just watch me eat chicken.
Sorry, just.
So, and he was just like,
I didn't even realize I was on live.
Bro was awkward. He was like,
Dude, I looked down. I'm like, oh, it's live.
bro had to make sure that he was presentable. He was like,
"This is the warm up session."
on God.
Hey Dan, how many submissions are we at right now?
Hey,
What?
Dario party.
Oh, Dario party. It's a fantastic time for you to jump in the chat because we're waiting for music submissions. We want to hear all your new and unreleased and old and moderately new, not really old music. So send it in the description on the Stream Elements link. We want to hear it. We're going to be brutal as hell, and we might tell you to quit music. But that's just how
Not
we
you,
got to
though.
be because this is the dark. Well,
No. Shut up. Never.
So submit your music. We know we had Dark Barbie in the chat. We know we got Dabo Fly in there. We know we got shout out Shank Hill. I know he was in the chat earlier. Send in your music. We want to hear it. And we're gonna give honest feedback. We usually give constructive feedback here. I think it's the best feedback on the internet.
I'm not being constructive. I'm being
Because-
purely malicious.
Yeah, he's just being ignorant. He's just gonna say this is bad.
This is horrible. Who made this beat? Come here.
Yeah. And then just not tell you how to get any better, basically. So, submit your music, and let us know how we're doing in our survey that we don't have, but we have comments. So leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, share the video, take the link, put it on your Snapchat, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, put it on your grandma's Facebook. Rest in peace. And let everybody know what's going on.
Rip grandma, rip grandma, rip grandma.
Yeah. Am I allowed to say the project name that you said earlier?
Yeah, good.
I
Good.
need to know that.
Go ahead. I don't mind.
Okay, because I don't. Some people were really stingy. Shout out King Lundy for being stingy about his releases and stuff. We were at Quarry Hill. I gotta tell this story now because it's important. We were at Quarry Hill, and we were shooting some video
I know.
or something, and I was about to post it and be like, I don't know, something goofy, kind of funny, content, because I'm an artist and you need to consume my content, so you go listen to my music or whatever, And he's like, no, Blake, don't do that. I'm like, why? It's like, nobody needs to see this. So you didn't even hear that. Nobody saw it. Nobody knows what's going on, but King Lundy knows what's going on. And he's dropping a project at some point this year.
Yeah, for
with
all
like
you
10
know,
music videos.
For all you know, he's not even doing music anymore. He's done.
That's why he wears a mask. He doesn't even want people to know that like he's here.
Who's King Lundy?
I don't who
Me submits unreleased.
Queen Lobotomy.
What?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but
What type of chicken is that, dog? You got strips?
Hopefully, yeah, chicken tenders. You want some?
Yeah.
He's like,
I didn't want to ask just random while you're. Let me get those. Let me get that chicken.
Yeah. No, we usually bring food in here because it's just eye candy to watch somebody eat, and we want to get all the people with eating fetishes on here. So,
ASMR.
yeah, ASMR for real. Enjoy.
Now we all watch him eat this piece of chicken.
Yeah.
You could hit some real racist AS.
Bro.
You could.
Your mind went there, and your mind goes there.
You gotta think
That's
of
what
new
we know.
niches that I don't see any dude specifically saying black dude eating chicken ASMR. Like,
I'm going to make that later tonight specifically
Yeah,
for
so if you
you.
make that the caption.
yeah. I'm gonna put that at the beginning of every one of my streams. Have that as a channel.
How good of
I'm
an
gonna-
investment is that?
I'm going to send him the link of me doing that. Just the ASMR.
You'll get like maybe a couple that are like, "Ah, this is cool," and then the rest of them are gonna be like,
Then that 5% canceled.
I'm scared to continue this conversation because I'm gonna say something that's
"It's
not.
that," or he's gotta get
Yeah.
naked in a hot tub. Live streaming.
All eating
Yeah.
chicken.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's the one thing I like. I'm exhausted from is this whole content thing. Like, I know you see it. I know you definitely see it because like they expect you to make like 7 TikToks a day on brand with your niche or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like if your niche is like wearing baseball caps. They're like, we need to see 7 new caps every day, dude. And that's the only way we're going to listen to your music. Otherwise, the algorithm isn't going to favor you, dude.
Oh, and not to
then,
mention,
you know,
you need to invest like 30 times more than we're ever going to pay you in return. So have fun.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
So
hate the TikTok algorithm so much.
I don't even try to think about it. I just take random videos that I post
You all heard me
and I
cry
post
about
them
it.
somewhere else.
Fucking all I got to do is sad boy shit. Oh, there's a few thousand, but I post us at a concert or a new song coming out. Oh, 30 views. Hey,
They do that on purpose.
let's not make it about numbers, but when you've got 40-some thousand followers and then you're pulling 30 views on a video,
Something's up.
yeah.
Ego immediately just drops to the floor.
Dario Party's eating canes right now. So you're not alone. There's multiple people eating chicken right now.
That's because that's just a new known thing for Blake. Ever since the rotisserie chicken, it's just a thing now. He eats chicken.
Yeah. Well,
Leave
people
a rotisserie
comment, bro.
chicken in
Like
our hotel
I've taken
room.
clips from the
In
podcast,
Austin.
and they'll be funny for some other reason, or so I think, and I'll put them on Instagram, and then people would just be commenting, "LOL, bro was just munching."
Yep.
Not the point of the video, but thanks for pointing that out,
Swear 'cause,
James.
like, fuck, I do
Like,
Boosting the algorithm. I've been trying not to mention it on this podcast, but it's either that or pizza. Damn it, it mentioned.
yeah, yeah. So I want to get a designated eater, and just have them eat
Turn the
like
bass and then you'll
the
get it.
entire 3 hours. You don't have to eat fast. Just have somebody eat for 3 hours straight on our
And
stream.
stare directly
I could do
into
that.
the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blake
I
needs
know,
7
but I like the
TikToks a day eating
challenge.
different variations of chicken.
Fidget.
That's what we're doing, Blake?
What are we doing?
7 TikToks a day of you eating different variations of chicken?
Yeah, probably, bro. Like if that's my niche, and they're like, TikTok is like putting, the carrot on the stick or whatever, and they're like, the only way people are gonna watch your content and listen to your music is if you make, weird fetish videos.
What eventually picks up and gets traction is that whole like
Rotisserie strips,
day one
nuggets,
of eating
wings.
chicken, fried chicken, for whatever reason. Day 2 of eating different types of
Oh
chicken.
yeah.
That'll eventually pick up because then there's gonna be people be like, "Yo, go do this place," or "Come to my place."
It's got to be something like moderately effed up because like, it's got to be, day 1 of eating fried chicken until I'm 385 pounds, and then people will scroll to it and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be a fat ass in a little while."
Bro,
I'm invested.
I better
Bro, the way that Blake could go about this, just randomly one day he's gonna come across somebody's For You page. Part 138 of eating different variations of chicken. Like,
They're gonna be like, "Whoa,
who are you?
You know who
Go back
already
to day
like?
1.
You know who already exposed that with the internet though?
What?
Is that Nikocado dude?
Yeah.
Nikocado avocado?
Yeah, because he's pulling all the strings. He's destroying his body, but he's pulling all the strings. He
Actually-
made that one video.
Actually, he's doing a lot better now. He's lost a lot.
Yeah.
He had to.
yeah.
He was forced to.
Yeah. King Lundy's here finally.
Dear
oh
God.
my
For
god.
God's sake.
Yeah. So I think people
Rotisserie
love
strips, nuggets, wings. You got all types, man.
People-
Shish kebab.
people love to watch a train crash. So like if I make it look like my life is slowly falling apart and they get 7 snippets of it every day, I'm gonna blow up, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that
Hey,
down.
steal this idea.
Put that in the chat.
You
You know
also
what I'm
got
saying?
the idea that I told you last podcast for your music videos.
I don't remember. Which one?
Chalk.
Oh yeah. I added that in for the shoot
Yeah.
on the 10th.
Hell yeah.
So
That's definitely a vibe. Definitely a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
vibe.
that's the movement.
But anyway,
My goal is to get arrested for vandalism.
we're halfway to the point and we have no submissions yet. Y'all are slow or
Yeah,
don't know
that's
how to use the
considerable.
tipping thing, which is understandable. We might just have a week
Anything
where
for the
people
cause.
are still working on things, and that's fine, I guess.
It's not fine. Dan is a nice guy, and the Minnesota niceness has gone to his head. Okay.
No, I was
We need
I was
music.
about to do the backwards comment and say, I guess we'll just have to criticize you and tell you your stuff is shit next week.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Ooh.
Now we're talking. That's what I like to hear. Brutality.
Bing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Lundy and talking shit, you just missed it.
What were we talking? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Luke.
Queen Lobotomy.
I actually posted his arsonist confession on Instagram today.
I saw that. I called the cops as soon as I saw that. I want you to know that,
I
dog.
made a report. I made an anonymous tip.
So
I'm
good
calling
thing
them right
this
now.
person.
I used star
was wearing a
67 so
mask.
they couldn't trace my number.
Yeah.
I wish that was still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, it just comes up as star 67. Like, what? What the why would you think this is still a thing?
Mhm.
Would it still work on like a house phone?
Maybe, but no, it doesn't because caller ID is so like advanced.
But you know how you can get those like scam likely calls or the unknown ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you can still do it somehow.
Advanced computer hacker.
Anybody in chat want to volunteer their house phone?
Who even has a house phone?
Yeah. Does anybody have a house phone?
I know one person with a house phone. He don't live here though.
If any of my family members are still in here, comment
Wait.
right now. I need to see how many of you are still here.
Share the link on the Snap, on the Face,
Show of hands.
on the Insta,
On the FB.
on the TT. Sounded better in my head. Yeah. And tell them to join the chat. Tell them to give us a thumbs up. Tell them to subscribe and turn on the notifs so they know
It's free.
that we are live. We might go live randomly, and you're gonna miss it. And we're gonna be eating
Chicken.
So much chicken.
Subway flatbreads with just olive oil on them. Hope needs a mic, bro. Or you just need to record her saying that every time I say something like out of pocket.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
We need the Hope reaction from that.
Because yeah, man, we got a lot cooking. Clearly, the people in the chat don't have a lot cooking because we have how many submissions?
0.
0 still. Anybody that makes something in Audacity
What is your beef?
in the next 30 minutes here gets free promo through Dark Gems.
Otherwise, you're listening to nothing but my beats, and that's
Yeah.
boring.
Somebody make the
Bird
most
beats.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard in the next 28 minutes on Audacity. I know Dabo Fly would do it. I know King Lundy would do it. And send it in through the Stream Elements link right now. Okay? You got 28 minutes. We need to hear something, man. Something. We're also at
27 now.
subscribers.
We
Shout
should
out to new subscribers.
We should plan a community day where we have like a vocal sample battle, right? Here's the beat, record one verse and a hook. You've got an hour while we talk.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that next week.
We
I'll
do that
make the
next
most
week?
horrible beat.
Next week, or should we do
You
that
gotta
next
carry.
month so that we can actually like get in Discords and
Planning.
plan it out a little bit?
No. I was going to give out the beat at 7 p.m. and they got to work with it.
Yeah, no, you give it. You give it. You promote the what you act. Sorry, let me. would you no, but you will post the link to the sample of like the Google Drive or whatever. If you have a Discord, we could do it through their Discord, Alter Entertainment's Discord. I know we have a Dark Gems Discord somewhere.
We do.
Somewhere, yeah.
We do.
We could eventually get that figured out, but in the meantime, yeah. And then the night that we are streaming, you say, all right, I've posted it in the channel on Discord. You have 1 hour. Do as you will. And then we judge by that. And
Sounds
then
fair.
at the end, we will send someone a gift card to something. It'll be a virtual gift card, so it'll be like an online store,
Right.
something nice, whether it be, be an online virtual gift card to like the Waves website. You can pick up maybe a couple of your favorite plugins you've been itching, like that Arvox, or you want better auto-tune that's not a cracked version of auto-tune. You could do that.
Auto-tune on steroids.
Auto-tune on steroids. Yeah, get the Waves tune. We could do Spotify Premium. We could do the SoundCloud Go Plus Pro, whatever the fuck they call it now. We could do that so that people can distribute their music. We could do a lot of cool things.
Question. Do we think that people in Rochester are more crazier per capita than people in other small cities/cities?
I do, and it's because they're also pussy, and that's why we don't see it. Calling out the city.
Get DistroKid, the
Y'all
mobile
need-
app. It
y'all need to
saves
step
time.
out.
Personal content
I know this
thing,
city's
too,
full of
because,
ragers,
if it
bro.
wasn't for the Dark Gems TikTok, I never would. I wouldn't be here, sitting here today. So I'm sure there's other
Literally
small
only
towns.
a year ago, also.
I'm sure there's other
That's
small
insane.
towns that make hella music, have hella artists, but they just don't put it.
Dog,
out
if it
there.
wasn't for Trail, I would not know who you were. I would not be a part of this entire operation. On God, I wouldn't.
Wait, how did Trell connect you with us?
I asked him, I was like, you know anybody that does shows? He was like, he texted me, y'all at, this is like last year. He texted me, y'all at, and I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't know if you remember the message that you got on that account that got banned, but.
Yeah, and the only way that I met up with Blake is I typed in Google 507 Collective.
Right.
Wow, is that
And then
how?
Instagram popped up, and then I started DMing you on, it was either you or other guy through the 507
Creative
Instagram.
collective type.
Ah, yes, our regrettable comrades of the past.
Yeah.
We need to have a wall for them. Let's
A hit
take a look
list.
at our regrettable comrades of the past. People we used to work with that
Just
ended
looks
up
like a
being
bounty
shitty
board.
people. Yeah, and then we can add one every so often. Just frame the picture like a employee of the week wall.
Weak.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I found you guys, is through TikTok. But if you guys weren't
Literally
posting on
looking up,
TikTok,
like,
I would have
Minnesota
never
music
known that
scene.
there was even artists in Rochester at all.
Right. Right. Yeah, bro. I was more so like saying in general, do we think people here are crazy?
Yo, yeah, no, definitely,
Oh, yeah.
but they're too pussy to show it, and that's why we don't see it. I know there's ragers in the city. I know there's people that could get down and party. It used to happen all the fucking time with Cathy's and Legends and Doolies and all the other shit that was open, and what happened?
Challenge understood.
I think everyone could just put down the fentanyl and rethink what happens with life, and maybe we can get this whole
Well,
scene
man.
busting again.
Put down
But
the
as
perks,
long
put
but
down
as
the
long
perks.
as everybody's smoking fentanyl laced weed and everything is laced with fentanyl, then we're not going to make it at the pace that we want.
Shout out to the bill finally getting passed August 1st. It was signed. Let's fucking go. Can we get a
Smoke
a
weed
slow round
instead.
of applause? Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
might have a submission here.
Oh,
We do have a submission by Shank Hill. We do. We see you, man. You're gonna be first up in the submission queue.
Yes, Dario Party, submit that demo, bro. Yeah, I was actually showing Lex that song earlier.
Hell yeah.
That was the
haven't heard
craziest
Dario in a
bars,
while.
bro.
I haven't heard of Dario in a
I
while.
have not heard of Dario in a while since the feature.
Mario's been just
Where
chilling.
you been at, dog?
On God.
Mario's been chilling.
Oh yeah, Dabo, true.
Is Dario in the chat right now?
Yeah.
I only met
Yes,
Dabo because of Play Mighty showing me the cipher that he was on.
What cipher?
It's like an old video. It's got a bunch of different people on it. It was Play Mighty for sure, and then Dabo Fly was in it, and then a couple other bigger artists at the time. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I don't mean to like hate on people. It's just like
Nah.
I hear of people sometimes, and then I don't ever see them again unless I'm directly involved in doing a show with them or for them, or collabing with something or this and that. Like that's other than that, I don't see these people at all. Like, we see who's in the room, we see who's in the chat, we see people who are commenting on all the stuff, and that's pretty much it right now. Yeah.
I was talking to this dude who I went to high school with in Chicago, and he's lived a pretty like decent life. He's doing filmography at the University of Illinois, and I was just like catching him up on like everything that has transpired in the past like 3 years ish, and like I'm telling him all these stories about like just these weird, crazy ass people I work with in the art industry. And he's just looking at me like I've been to hell and back, or like some sort of a sane asylum. And I was thinking about it at the time based off of his reactions. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I do not put myself around normal people. Yeah.
And that's
Motherfuckers be
okay,
crazy, motherfuckers be on the perks. That's really the thesis. To be honest, that could be the.
I like you all looked at me after that was said.
I can't see you, so
Yeah,
I
I
know
was
it
like,
wasn't me. I'm blinded by the light. I looked over there while you were out of here, and I asked you a question. I was like, "Hey, is that gain up?" And they're like, "There's nobody there."
No, your microphone's set. You're good.
Yeah, but yeah, he was just. I was telling him the story about like, you know, the relationships I've been in, the people I've worked with, the artists I've talked to, all this other stuff, and like, bro, looked like. I don't know. He made me feel like I've been to some like
Like you're
strange
not
carnival
normal.
land. Yeah.
I mean,
was
who
like,
really
these
is?
people exist, bro. Like, the real world is a bitch. Oh. I was telling him that one story about that one girl that I took but didn't really take, and then her boyfriend called me. Her ex-boyfriend called me over Instagram fucking videos, and he was like crying and telling me he was gonna kill me.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I wish that
Wait,
had been
wait,
like
word.
music
Hey,
song.
I screen saved that. That was embarrassing
Oh man.
on his part. Wow. He's just corny. He's just a silly guy, you know? He's just a silly
Just a
little
silly goose.
Yeah! Yeah, he's just a silly little goose, man.
I believe that men that do that
Another
call,
sound bite, by the way, for the soundboard. Yeah.
I believe that men that do that call the next man and be like, "I'm gonna kill you because you stole my girl." Okay. I'm gonna block you now. I'm gonna block you now.
I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't know what you expect me to do. Like
You gotta say
King
sorry
Lundy,
extremely
it's an
sassy.
evil world we live in. It's an evil world.
You gotta say I'm sorry in like the sassiest voice ever. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Bye.
I don't know. I was just like feeling her. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but like, I just kind of did that naturally. You know?
I'm naturally a whore.
I'm just naturally a whore, and like, that's okay.
Oh my God.
Zanakova told me he wanted me to do that voice like on the phone for him, like for a music video or something. Like, why don't you like
Just
ask a real
A
girl?
real woman.
He's like, no, I want that voice. I'm like, okay.
Some dude's gonna call me crying that I stole his girlfriend. Then I'm just gonna send him "Pretty Girls" by Blake Shepherd.
Yeah. Exactly. Or I'll get on the phone for you and I'll be like,
I'm sorry, baby, but I just really like White Diamond more. White Diamond, like I like his name and I like how he makes music.
so cringy. That hurts my
You
ears.
sound like a character in like Chowder from Cartoon Network.
I will be using that for my benefit. What if I start like a like one of those like Joy call centers, and like guys will like call in to be like,
Joy
hey,
call?
yeah, JOI, and like and like they'll be like, hey baby, like you want to make my night or whatever, and I'll be like,
Yeah, I mean, like, I just got my hair done, whatever.
like I could profit off this guy.
You could.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could fool a lot of people in the land of foolery and bullshit.
This just in: Blake Shepherd is a switch.
Yo, Dario Party, drop the link in the messages on that page. So like after the donation,
In the
it says-
description.
Yeah, it shows them that you can put in a message.
Put the link in the message.
the
The link in the
messages.
is in the description to send us music. Please send us music. Please send us music. I'm dying. I won't make it through the night if somebody doesn't send music.
All
I'll
right,
send in my own
we need a
music.
hot debate real quick because I've been itching to hit this fight button.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
we got 16 minutes.
What
Let
is
it
this?
go.
What is it? What is?
Let's light
What's the biggest apples versus oranges?
orgies.
No, oranges.
Okay.
God, this man. What is the next apples and oranges argument of today? Do we even know?
Oh my gosh, I saw this last night. Kim Kardashian said that Kanye's shenanigans will affect their children more than her sex tape ever will.
She said that out loud, bro. That wasn't even her that thought of that. Kris Jenner thought of that, and she's like, "Hey, like we don't have a lot of PR going for the next makeup line. Can you say something fucking stupid?" And then Kim was like, what? I'm fucking stupid. I don't know either. And then Chris is like, I have to do everything on the mastermind, and I hoard out all my daughters.
Just say that like Kanye has a worse influence for the kids than you are.
But look at how nice
your
my
sex
ass
tape.
looks
You
in
gotta,
these new Skims.
you gotta think about it like this. Because I think I had an argument with my friend early this morning about the exact same topic that I just brought up, and he thought that was a real opinion, that Kanye's shenanigans are going to be worse than Kim's. You have somebody that's going to go down in history as one of the greats in music, okay?
But also very racist.
Along with his antics saying that Hitler was misunderstood, but we're just going to exclude that, okay? Cut that part out, cut that.
Cut that.
Then you have Kim Kardashian that literally at the drop of a hat, one of her, she has daughters, right? That's Kanye has daughters, right? Yeah. One of her daughter's friends could walk in there and be like, guess what I watched last night? Boom, mom's whole face and ass all just going around the school. That could ruin their life at that moment.
Think
So
of how many
hard when
moms
they
do
figure that
OnlyFans,
out.
though.
Nah.
Think of that.
Nah.
How many kids?
I was saying this the
moms
other
do
day. I was like,
OnlyFans.
I'd rather have my girlfriend have an OnlyFans and like bring in money, and I have no problem with that. I would be a lot more ego shot if you made an OnlyFans and you have 0 subscribers. I would be extremely ego shot on that. I would be extremely ego shot.
It's just
Wouldn't that
gonna
be
be
funny,
such
though?
a crazy thing to deal with in the future. Like
Oh God.
getting bullied in high school because someone found your mom's OnlyFans from back in the day.
Yeah, we're only like
We're not gonna get on that topic.
we're only like 14 years out from that, to be honest.
TBH.
Like,
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? My kid starts kindergarten. It's happening now.
It's happening now.
Yikes.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it is gonna happen sooner. If you had kids before.
dad a producer?
It could be. It's happening now. Yeah. Why do you act like everything I say is like blatantly stupid?
She loves gaslighting you. It's funny. Gaslighting Blake is kind of fun.
It's hilarious, to be honest with you. I'm giving in.
That whole night that we were fucking with you at Duluth after you were passed out was awesome.
I'm never passing out
I
around you
kept
guys
tapping
ever
on your
again.
sunglasses like a
Yeah,
fishbowl.
and you had unnecessary amounts of energy. It was 5:30 a.m. and you're like,
when I'm drunk, I get more energy. I was like pissed that everyone was tired at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
At 5 in the morning, we're supposed to be up.
And she was still going, and it was at my computer, so I was still making sure that
still be awake.
nothing was gonna get spilled or broken.
Thank
I
God.
kept my drink in my hand. Thank you.
I was like, we're vibing. Fuck it. Here we are.
Ario party submitted.
Hell yeah.
Our party submitted. We have 13 minutes until we begin the music review portion of this podcast. So send in your music if you have it. We don't care if it's you with your grandma, Audacity, Magic Music Maker. We don't really care. So send it all in. It's the link in the description. It says https://streamelements.com/darkgemsintl. Click that. Follow the instructions. Submit your music. We will listen to it. We will give brutal feedback, and you will become a better artist. Or you'll quit music. It's one or the other.
Blake has been dissing me for using Audacity since the moment he walked in the door.
I didn't even know it.
What is
Yes,
Lundy,
you did.
No, I didn't.
What
Yes,
is
you
Lundy
did.
I didn't know
mad
you used
about?
Audacity.
Yes, you did. I've told you that multiple times, dog.
Blake,
He said it today.
you did it again, Blake. You pissed off Lundy.
What?
Wow.
I don't know.
He said
The
White Diamond look
autism.
like Corey X Kenshin right now.
You are such a-
No one read my comment.
Bro, he's mad that we didn't read that comment.
No, I don't think he's mad.
I don't
But
think he's
he
mad.
called
No,
us
I
autistic.
think he's mad. I think he took it personally, and he's crying right now.
Well, he might be because he called us autistic.
Pissing.
Yeah.
What?
Where?
Pissing
No,
his pants with
no,
anger
he
right
doesn't
now.
look like him at all. Actually.
Never mind. That says articism. Never mind. I'm done.
This is autism.
I don't see it. I only see it because of the headband, I guess.
Dyslexia.
No, he looks more
I
like
don't see it.
Jimi Hendrix
But, yeah.
Well, I
vibe
don't
going
see
on.
it.
What?
Don't.
I don't think they see the pants. Can we get this man to
That's
stand
what
on the
Lou said
table
he
and
looked like.
do us a
Fashion
little
show.
dance? Give us a little jig.
Oh, they're velvet?
And their bell bottoms.
This man is impossible.
I'm gonna stand on the chair now. No,
He's going to stand upside down and walk on the ceiling.
to be honest.
Back to it.
Slice that
Tell him
like
to
button.
slice that like button.
That's his motto. I watch who he's talking about. That's his motto at the end of a video.
We're not
Did you
copying
say-
nobody else.
Who would slice a like button? Why is that
Why is that a...
entertaining or relevant? How am I
What
slicing?
are we
it?
supposed to fucking Jacksepticeye this bitch out of here?
Yeah. I don't understand that.
What the hell was that?
That was me. I don't know why. I just felt the sudden urge to do that.
How many submissions do we got now?
Dos
2.
aquí.
We need 5 more.
Dos aquí.
We have. Listen, friends.
We have 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes until we get 5 more music submissions. And if we don't get 5 more, I'm going to get a little crazy in here, okay?
You little
I might
wacky.
lose my mind.
Blake, did you take your meds today?
No!
No! Like,
When I take my meds, we don't have a good podcast, okay?
You know, your
Hey,
energy.
the boss says.
His energy reminds me a lot of Sam Hyde.
I don't know who that is.
He's a funny guy. I mean, he's kind of a.
Just kidding. I'm him.
He's got some funny takes. There's a lot of things that are you kind of have to just like, okay, he's a weirdo, and then move on with it. But he does have a lot of good takes about a lot of things. But other than that, I'll leave it at
I'm a
that.
weirdo?
No. I'm saying your energy, the way that you present yourself is
Your energy
in a
is
in a similar manner, and it's funny. Yo, fucking baby.
Add it to the soundboard.
Add it to the soundboard. King Lundy has gotten very, very quiet.
Because we roasted
So
him.
he either stopped watching because we hurt his feelings, or he's
He
got so many tears around him.
He can
He's had
dish
to
it out.
blow up an inflatable in order to raft them around his room.
Wait, what? Hold on.
There's a
He's
lot
doing
of
sex
tears.
dolls in his room?
excuse me, Mr. Ego.
Whoa!
Inflatable
Hey, that might work
dolls.
actually. If it's a very inflatable doll
We could make one.
with some, volume to it, you could use that as a boat.
It's just in the shape of J Havoc.
What?
Who says
What?
Why would you say it?
We figured you
What
out,
do you
Lundy.
know?
We figured you out, Lundy.
What do you know?
He murders people and he's got a weird fetish.
I caught
Look
Lundy
better
terrorizing
comment,
the
bro,
local
because he's getting
ecosystem
put
yesterday.
on. You're terrorizing the local ecosystem?
Nah, I caught bro earlier today terrorizing a pigeon downtown Lundy.
Okay, well, fuck them
In
pigeons.
person, you saw this happen?
I'm with
Bro, I was
that.
riding. Bro was just.
I'm
Nah, I'm
with
just
that.
fucking around.
You heard it here first.
Fuck out of that bird.
Controversy.
Who is that man? Lundy!
Why would he do that?
Because birds are the ops, that's why.
Nah, birds are real.
Okay, guys, play along. This is for the vlog clip.
Oh, another one?
King Lundy abuses pigeons in downtown Rochester. Here we
And
have
we'll tell you
Blake
why.
Diamond with the story.
I was just riding my bike and I saw Lundy beating up a pigeon. And I yelled to him. I was like,
King
Bro.
Lundy, the artist.
yes.
King Lundy, the artist, abuses pigeons.
I was like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You were just doing so good. And then he turns to me and says, it's just a habit, so I had to ride away. I couldn't do anything.
Thousands of pigeons are at risk. Donate now with the link in the description. Send us your music.
Not the pigeons.
Yeah. See, Dario Party is an advocate for hashtag Save the Pigeons from Lundy.
Send us your favorite bird anthem.
We need to make an ASPCA commercial for this.
And it better be Freebird half speed.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. He's taking business calls.
Mr. Important Businessman.
He's got Europe on the line.
Oh, shit.
Floor.
Oh, hold on, let me get on this side.
Take it out.
That's
Probably around somewhere, I don't know.
I was looking at that
React
for
how I would
like
react to
5
music,
solid
which
minutes.
is
Like,
partial.
is that real?
Sounds good.
It's a sign of good
What's
luck.
up, bro? Good seeing you again, for real.
Go show the guests. Show. No, not
We
part
have
of
a new
Just
special
put them on
guest.
camera and then take them outside.
I was looking at that
Put 'em in
for
the
the
center
last
of the
5
thing.
minutes. Like,
One of the
Is that
rooms in
real?
this basement got
He's
flooded.
got a
so
hair
there's-
on him, bro.
He's been jumping around. Look at this man. Look at this man. Look at this
Okay.
distinguished little gentleman.
Look at this distinguished little gentleman. I just stole your joke. How you feel about that?
Go
Snap
ahead.
didn't hear you say it.
Doesn't matter. It's
They only
on.
have
It's on the.
these
It's on the YouTube. Haha.
Look at his freaking
I just
bag.
wanted to be included, man.
He's like, I'm just vibes
Sir,
right now.
do you have a song?
Do you have a submission?
Submit. I don't
Frog
wanna
bass?
see
You got any frog bass you want to?
Oh my god!
Get him out of here.
No!
Oh, he's just like flopping around like he has no bones to break.
Get him out of here. Take him outside.
Why is he here? Where did he come from?
So, like I was explaining, one of the rooms down here got flooded, so there's no floory like thing. So they probably come through the rock.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's
Burrow their way through here, and they're just like, "Hello."
We need the pigeon side of the story. I agree, Shankill. I don't
If it
understand.
lived to tell the tale.
Yes, indeed. Thousands of pigeons suffer every year from the fists of King Lundy, and like this is something I feel strongly about because, like, as a native Rochesterian, I walk down the street every day in our beautiful downtown neighborhoods, and I say to myself, "This would be so much nicer if I saw more pigeons." And then I look to my right, just a couple blocks down, and I see King Lundy beating the shit out of a pigeon, and it's very concerning. It's a problem that we need handled. And I will go to ridiculous lengths to make sure that this is solved.
Confirm
So,
he doesn't like avians.
King Lundy,
Yeah.
you know, submit yourself to justice. We'll find you. He's not watching, bro. This is hilarious.
He dipped out after we didn't read his comments.
Shout out Umar.
A Chesterton, if you will.
Chesterton. Is that a unit of measurement?
How many
assume it's
chests?
From a
Oh. Chesterton. I prefer Rochesterian. Rochesterish?
spell that
Rochesh.
for me.
A Rochin.
Rochin.
A Rochestrin.
Okay.
A rock.
A Rochestrian.
A rock boy.
Isn't
a little
Isn't there
rock
someone
boy.
in
isn't
Chowder that goes
RCTC's
like,
thing like rah rah Rochester?
Ew, is it that?
That's what you
I think
sounded
so.
like.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It should be buzz buzz, we're the bees, or something like that. Look, it's
See,
supposed to be stupid. Okay,
we're-
it's supposed to make me think, wow, I really don't want to go to community college. Hopefully my grades are good enough where I can get a university scholarship. And then I don't, and then 2 years later I'm singing buzz buzz, we're the bees. And it's like,
No, we're the hottest scene in the
Kill myself.
Midwest.
Yeah,
Don't
we are the hottest
fool
scene in the
yourself with that one.
hey, last chance, man. Not really, but kind of. We're 3 minutes away from the music review portion. So
Oh,
send
we
in
got
your
another
music.
one.
I also want to thank White Diamond for coming by for the podcast. Check out his music. We're going to drop that in the chat. We're going to drop that his Instagram in the chat or something like that. And
follow
you know,
the
give him a
Instagram.
follow. Give us a follow. We're at 988 last I checked. 11 of your cousins, 11 of your fake Instagram accounts from 2012. Follow Dark Gems INTL. The 1,000th follower gets a free piece of merch. So, follow. Duh. Okay. You guys want to say anything? I've been talking way too long.
No, dude, you're good. Actually, I was about to ask Dan where the bathroom is because I need to use it before the music review. But I'm hyped for the music review because Dario Party's going to play a demo. What's up? Oh, yeah.
You could. Theoretically, you could move over.
Oh, did he leave? Oh, I wasn't even paying
didn't even
attention. I was
notice.
doing computer nerd stuff. Up the door in the middle. Chicken time, chicken
Time
time.
for me to eat chicken and listen to your music, bro.
It is that time.
All this talking making me hungry.
We're gonna need a quick trip run before we go home.
Yeah. Quick Trip is life.
Quick Trip is
It
life.
saves lives.
Quick Trip is love.
Yeah, I
Quick Trip
know.
is life.
I was bleeding out in front of a Quick Trip once, and this guy went and bought a chicken tender and just slapped it on me. And
Yes,
then
Dabo, he
I
did
was
change his name.
immediately healed.
He did change his name.
Great stuff.
I only found out today that he changed his name.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
I had no clue.
who the hell?
I've been seeing White Diamond as like a recommendation. Everything. Like why? It has to be someone we know.
Yeah, y'all
I
need to go
didn't put
follow
two
his
and two
account.
together.
Yeah, follow his
It's
account.
4.
I didn't even know. I had to
Just
find
for next time. When,
Okay,
whenever
okay,
you see
okay.
that one, yeah.
Yep,
how I found his account was it said followed by Jaden Williams. I was like, wait, light
White Diamond.
White Diamond.
Do you want
Why do I keep
the
thinking
beer
lightning?
yet?
All right, well, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's time for some music submissions. If you don't know, you do know. If you want to point that mic towards you, then you can set that all up.
Oh
Then I can turn the gain down on it.
This one?
No, on that one. I had it cranked all the way up so it picked.
Wait.
I should be rocking. All right. So, up first in the submission bank, we have a submission by the Blunt Bros. This one is called Eat a Dick.
No, it's not. It is?
Eat a Dick featuring Gmo Ski and Gruesome.
Nice.
Let's go.
I am just a motherfucker willing to bet my bottom dollar. You can eat a dick till a nut, then fucking swallow. Haters talking shit every day. We ain't fucking bothered. Middle finger raised at the game, make them fucking holler. Fuck a collar. We been keeping the lines clear. Do it now, what does it? We a lot of our minds here. Flowing with the wicked shit, my vision defined. We've been doing this forever. Finally think that my time's near. Telling me to dick when a hater over the cocksocket. Ripping it with the filth. I'm as the bitch better stop talking. Thinking I'ma quit. Kicking the Oblivion majorly off topic. Ripping up on the hilt of a saber made to chop noggins. Stop jossing, I ain't listening anyway. It's the silent Baba rap. Leveling up to a heavyweight and make an impact. Taking over the many lanes. When you see the code and hey, you should know me at any rate. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how it does it. Or does it just how I live? When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised. That is just the way it is. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how it does it. Or does it just how I live? When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised. That is just the way it is.
We about to give him a bit of propane gas. Blunt brother scripting hits like whack stabs. High class white trash, so no hashtags. Pinkies up if you fucking with Imp Gang. I'm not the sickest, but I nitpick my quips and don't pull my punches. Cannibalistic, so you can eat this dick if you hungry. Took a couple mushrooms and now everything is funny. Leveling up my ego to another big-headed version of me. Put these pussies up on a pedestal, y'all are tripping. I've been very explicit with every other thing I've written. Do it how I does it, that's how it is when it comes to spitting. Dust yourself off, wake the fuck up and pay attention. Haters talking shit don't matter to a wolf on the hunt. Keep them on the toes, Jason Voorhees on the run. When you're Yosemite Sam with a punchline, 6-gun, then lyrical killers team up to spit with Gmo Ski, son.
When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how it does it. Or does it just how I live? When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised. That is just the way it is. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how it does it. Or does it just how I live? When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised. That is just the way it is.
I'm a godly creature, you ain't gon' do shit. I got these heaters, I wouldn't try to stop me neither. If you hating, I'll probably feed ya cock meat pizza. My street sweeper ain't a label, but it drops these divas. Look, you can't fuck with my devilish wit. My shit's so sick, even Helen Keller is pissed. Listen, boy, you don't know who you meddling with. You'll get your skeleton ripped out of your ass when I settle the shit, nigga. You getting jumped by my team if you move in error. I pop the referee the only time I shoot the fair one. I feed my killer wells, make sure my orchestrate. Then they orchestrate murders like fucking Norman Bates. I'm from Richmond, so a nigga do a lot of pimping. You just do a lot of lying like a politician. All that tough talk you doing, it's not convincing. If my partner's tripping, they gon' leave a nigga mama missing.
When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how it does it. Or does it just how I live? When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised. That is just the way it is. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how it does it. Or does it just how I live? When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised. That is just the way it is.
You want a problem? Well, I love that about you. Don't know what you talking about, but you keep running your mouth. Ooh, you doubling down on it and wanna call out Gru. You out your motherfucking mind, high as a cloud too. You take acid, you tame as a May basket. You know Gator don't play, but you came into Lake Placid. Claiming to run the game, but you can't cause you ain't asked if you allowed to stay out late. Now the daddy gon' have to smack kids. Son and you son of a gun, this one-on-one isn't really fucking something you want. Just trust me son, daddy's looking out for you now. You bout to be outdone. gun. Spun around just like a drill bit and hit like a loud drum. You pissed and just spitting out shit, you really just sound dumb. You bitches gon' figure out quick, I'm kicking you out. Son, you piece of shit, you knew that it'd lead to this. You stupid, completely useless, you crew can all eat a dick.
When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how I does it just how I live. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised, that is just the way it is. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, I'ma do it how I does it just how I live. When the haters talking shit, telling me to dick, keep the middle finger raised, that is just the way it is.
Hey, at Blunt Bros, is this on all platforms? Because if not, I'm going to find you and
dude.
make you put it on all platforms.
Yeah, it needs to be on all platforms.
Dude,
It's
that was
not already.
bouncy. I thought I was in, the good old days when they had freaking the all-you-can-eat meals at McDonald's, the super sizes, and I was just like in a freaking '97 Cadillac with 42-inch rims, and it's bouncing.
Yeah, dude.
When the haters talking shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm satisfied.
You said it's everywhere, so that's awesome. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you're getting on the Dark Gems INTL playlist.
Oh yeah.
I will talk to the boss. That's me, and we'll see if we can make that happen. But I really like that. So I don't have any critiques. I thought there was one verse on there that had some crazy lines. I don't know who it was, but it made me laugh.
Pretty sure that was Gmo.
Gmo
Ski, yeah.
Yeah, that was legit, bro. If you have a line that makes me laugh out loud, it's a good fucking line because I don't usually do that shit.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I don't have much to say. That's
that
the
was-
best song you guys have sent in. That was beautiful. I'm gonna play that on my way home. When the haters talking shit. Yeah.
It sounds like it would go crazy on TikTok if, the algorithm would let it.
Yeah.
Like.
You hear that?
Well,
Xi Jinping
behind a creative video can
Yeah.
come out, man.
watching you. You hear that bite dance?
This is our highest views on any of our tracks.
Watching you.
Yeah, like, dude, the track is
'Cause
great.
it's really
Yeah,
catchy.
it's really good. Yeah, it's super catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, thank you guys very, very much for your submission. Once again, we do this every Wednesday, same place, same time. Submit your music. The link is in the description. We still have time if you're just tuning in. Up next, we have a submission by Dario Party. This one is called
Dario Party.
Yes,
Molly
sir.
Water. It's a demo, so
Yep. It's I'm actually gonna be on this song. I have to record it this
Soon.
weekend, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna get to it.
hell
But yeah, I'm excited to hear it again.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah, we back outside just like that. That's a fact. Fooling with my slime, that's my slap. That's my slap. Go against the game, we shoot like John Morant. No, I keep a tech, that's not no Nike tech, yeah. Chilling with the gang and we sipping Molly water. Said you going hard, but we going harder. Hit the club and make it wane like a Mr. Carter. Sky walking in the club, but I'm not the father. Unless she call me daddy, then I am the father. I fly private where I go, cause the money launder. And if that bitch not bad, I don't even bother. I'm the hottest in the city, and I'm getting hotter. It's about time you gave back those flows you borrowed. Yeah, you here today, and you gone tomorrow. So I'ma keep on ballin', yeah, I'm popping bottles. I only fuck on 10s, need a supermodel. Don't care how rich I get, I'ma eat McDonald's. Keep my foot on the gas, yeah, it's full throttle. Y'all ain't got no clout, you just wear the goggles. Bust down everything, I can't rock a fossil. Yeah, we back outside just like that. That's a fact. Booing with my slime, that's my snap. Go against the gang, we shoot like John Morant. No, I keep a tech, that's not no Nike tech, yeah. Chilling with the gang and we sipping Molly water. Said you going hard, yeah, we going harder. Hit the club and make it wane like I'm Mr. Carter. Sky walking in the club, but I'm not the father. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's wild and loud. Late nights on the block with a heat of love. Hustling for a living, trying to make it out.
this is where Dario has Alter Ego about to hop on, but he's not.
I got the demo yesterday, so I'll be working on it as soon as possible. Because I need to be on this song. We heard the beat, a Monday? We heard the beat on Monday.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take that from you. Feature.
It's gonna be a Blake feature instead.
Dude,
I can't wait to
you
hear
can
it
go
finish.
first because
Okay.
you're more insightful
So
on this type of stuff.
Dario told me he was gonna change the background vocals on this song. I don't think you should. I really love the vocals. They're very spacey and like melodic. One thing I was gonna say, which isn't even like feedback, is when you say that's my slat, bro. In the background, you should do like slat 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 instead of that's my slat again in the background. I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool. I was like bumping the song on the way here with Lexi, and I was like, that part would be so sick if you just slat slat slat. But other than that, the song is amazing. I'm excited to hop on it for sure.
Dude, I think Dario needs to take his marketing in the direction of like Care Bears and Ultra Plush. Like, hear me out. This is not like hater shit. This is straight like business, like marketing type shit, right? Like, imagine if bro had like a music video and like a room that was filled with like the softest fucking walls and like the most beautiful furs and everything. And he's just like, honey, yes, and I want to burn. 808's coming in.
With some insane bass.
Everything's just so like gentle, but like it has like a swag to it,
Right.
kind of. I think you should hit up Pink Panthers for a feature. That's probably going to be really expensive, but that'd be a crazy duo.
That would be crazy.
As far as the song itself, it's a bop, bro. I was bopping my head to it. My only thing is like it feels like the lead vocal could be a little sharper, and I don't know if you have like some back end vocals that are in there to like fill for body, but like that top end I feel like could creep above the beat a little bit more, just for like general like crispness and punchiness.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, like I was just getting like a lot of ideas like brand wise where he could, you know what I'm saying? Like he could be in a he should like sync license his song out to like Cottonelle or something like that.
That's so random.
It's
Oh my
not really
God.
though, because it's like he has like this soft delivery and stuff like that.
Right.
You can imagine like listening to like a Cottonelle commercial, and you just like have some like beautiful woman like rubbing Cottonelle against her face or some shit, like 90% softer, and it's just got this bumping in the background.
Dude.
Bro, come on, fuck out of here. You hear that, Cottonelle?
Yeah.
You hear that? I'm putting you on.
Oh yeah.
Get a brand deal.
Well, thank you
Yeah,
very
good
much.
shit, Dario. Keep
Thank you
making
very
your
much,
stuff.
Dario, for
I'm
your submission.
super hyped to hop on that song. I'm gonna get it on it as soon as I can.
Put a Cottonelle bar in there.
What a vibe. What a bop.
Matter of
Send it
fact,
to
I will,
Cottonelle.
bro. I will.
We have a random submission. I don't know who sent this
And a
one
Care Bear
in.
bar.
I couldn't put my 2 cents together to figure it out. So we're gonna play Jay Havoc's new video that we were conveniently talking about earlier.
Yeah.
This one is called Company by the one and only Jay Havoc. If you didn't know, his album just released
Is
on
Jay in the
Saturday.
chat? Sorry.
I don't think he is, but we're gonna talk praise about him and then talk shit about him when he's actually here. Here we go. This is Company by Jay Havoc.
Do I want you in my company? You ain't got love for me. You won't get love for free. How do I say this? I do not play with people that throw dirt all in my name. It's not in the plan, it's not who I am. You can send that memo over to Pam. I'm politicking about wins with the fam. Jay got the blueprint, I want it in hand. This is that new shit that's all in demand. I'll give it a new twist and bring it to fans. Yeah, yeah. I got the bands, you know, playing for me. Now I'm playing for keeps. I was playing for free, now I will for a fee. Do it to split it with all of my peeps. Promise you all, we all get a piece. I just want peace, more than cheap. What do you need? I gotta eat, I gotta live, I gotta sleep. I'm trying
wanna enjoy the life that I lead. I wanna shout out in somebody's speech. Yeah, you can say that you got it from me. A spark is what triggers a lot of the keys. When they on stage, bet a lot of them freeze. But for my team, yeah, got them at ease. All that we seek is the aim for the peak. But if you a product of greed, well, do I want you in my company? You ain't got love for me. You won't get love for free. Yeah, yeah. Do I want you in my company? You ain't got love for me. You won't get love for free. I don't need yes men. I am open for suggestions. What it do? What's your question? Switch it up, that's my weapon. I don't fuck with that under breath shit. Let me hear you. You gon' do what? I don't fear you. I dealt with that from my peer group. If you chill out, I'ma cheer you. Where you from? What you trying to get into? I'm trying to take over this shit with a pencil and make it so even your ass is essential. I'm honestly cool, but I got some regrets too. Surviving through this check to check, so I'm out for the bread. Trying to do it respectful, with a head full of pressure, my senses I clutch. I want some good news, I'm knowing that much. All that we've been through, we can't lose our touch. Some people think the support is a crush. I'll take that thinking and light that shit up. Whether you friend or you wifing me up, we'll keep that energy right in the cut. This is the moment we start moving up. What? Do you want me in your company?
Mike, are we?
My bad.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, like I said when we were muted, yeah, no, that the way he built that song with like him being in the office chair and like having a whole music video behind it too, like at first, usually when I watch a video, I don't understand what's going on. Like I get a little confused, but I knew what was going on as soon as he started like saying the lyrics. Like, "Do I want you in my company?" He's sitting in like an office, and then he's like moving around in the office chair. Like I was like, bro, that's super sick. But yeah, we had to share that one because that's a good one. That was a good one. But yeah, I have no any feedback on that song other than it was amazing. And the video came out great. And I need to make a music video soon because, man, it was good. It was good.
Pick it up, eyes.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
Dude, I know.
And I could hear Dario on the remix.
Oh, yeah.
That would be fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
The
Dario,
cutting out voice
hit up
like
Jay, bro.
said.
Ask him if you can hop on the remix to that. That song's good. The whole album was good, but that's probably one of my favorite songs, especially with the video.
This is a message directly to Jay Havoc. Listen, when you created this song, the heck were you thinking, man? This is the worst album I've ever heard in my life. Okay,
Forgot brutality.
Yeah, exactly. We're not brutal enough. No, this is exactly what I would expect from Jay Havoc at his best. Like, his album was diverse production. There was a little bit of everything on it. He's got these smart little double entendres that he sprinkles into everything. And, like, he's chill, but he brings a punch, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you've heard All My Friends Are Faded by Jay Havoc. We play it at the stream a lot. But, like, usually, like, that's him at his best. It's thoughtful writing and, like, at the same time, it's fun, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's good to see him like put out this project because he hasn't put out an album since 2020, like December 2020. So like you know, it's about damn time. It's like LeBron. It's about damn time. Like
Lizzo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
JJ's been saying that all day for some reason.
Yeah.
The Lizzo voice.
Have you ever seen Lizzo's like older music videos from when she was part of Rhymesayers? Jay was at the studio one night because he was talking about like all the like people that really developed the Minnesota music scene, and like Rhymesayers was like this group that like starting in the mid 2000s they built their own label and they were like doing shows in Minneapolis. They're homegrown in Minneapolis, and they were like one of the few hip hop groups to do shows homegrown here and sell them out, be headliners, shit like that. And Lizzo like started working with them in like the early 2010s, maybe like 14, 15, something like that. And she put out like cool conceptual videos and stuff like that. But what I really noticed with her stuff is like she's simplified her like experimentation down a lot. She signed to whoever she signed, for better or for worse, because like a lot of the stuff that she made like back then, like you'd be listening to her like, what is this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like she could sing obviously, but like then you listen to what's the name of that song that she blew up off of?
Which one? Yeah.
The one with the My Man Is on the Vikings or whatever. Bar.
Oh, I don't know the name of the song all of a sudden.
Whatever. It was that song that came out in like 18, and she popped the F off of it. Popped the fuck off of it. I don't know why I censored myself. And like from there, like just the shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Lizzo.
Lizzo, man.
Lizzo.
No, I actually love Lizzo's music.
So yeah, she was originally, you know, in Minneapolis, like in the underground scene, like we are down here, active and like collaborating with local people, stuff like that.
And it's always good to see like everybody has a start somewhere. Well, it's just like I always think about like people that always.
Thank you, Dario.
I always think about
Truth
hurts.
I was running through the lyrics.
I always think about people that like want to like blow up off of nothing or blow up off of one song or whatever, and then like you realize like or like other bigger artists now that you see them blowing up, and then you're like, how? You know what I mean? But then you look back and like Jack Harlow, for example, he's been making music since like 2011. Like, he's been making music a long time before we even heard of him. Like it always takes. There's always that either that one song or like something that happens, but it all starts with growth. So it's like. That's what Lizzo did.
Start somewhere.
That's what we doing.
Sometimes that you probably do this too a little bit now because you've been doing this for what?
A year now.
Oh, okay. So not that long actually, but you will like more so. A couple years. Like I'll take my like music knowledge for granted, and I'll be like, man, I'm not even that talented. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll say something like EQ in front of a normal person, and then they'll be like, I'm like, oh yeah. I kind of know what I'm doing.
Things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, I do that. I do that now.
Yeah,
like,
okay, then you get it.
Yeah,
then you get it.
When I talk about like compression and like random stuff, and people don't understand.
He'll
what
be
I'm talking
saying
about,
stuff to me about like the leveling and all this stuff. I'm like,
yeah, sure.
Okay. You make it sound more echoey, or like.
That's what I love. Like I would have when I was engineering a lot, like a couple years ago. Like dudes would bring in like their girlfriends or whatever. It'd be really, really annoying. You are not annoying, by the way. You're very helpful and friendly. And they'd be like talking over the artist and stuff like that. Like they're trying to prove a point. And they'd be like, you need to make it like more punchier, like more, you know? And I'd be like, shut up. Please go to the back of the studio where the couch is. Enjoy yourself. But do not give any feedback because I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Before you play the next submission, I'm on this song. The song should be coming out some point this summer. It's just a demo right now. Like she doesn't even know what song's about to play. But the song should be out this summer. Hopefully, I got my boy Dre on it. I just need to make sure everybody knows it's coming out for sure.
So it's not the one I thought it was.
I hate making y'all stuff like this. Yeah. Who the fuck is got my phone? Who the fuck is got my phone? Damn it's DJ. Damn it's DJ. Ego. Damn it's Ego. Damn it's Ego. Baby, I jump out the gym. I'm playing these racks just by your swim. Tell that girl the world is mine. I realize him. She know that I'm him, but fuck with him, but trying to call my phone still. Yeah, you tripping to bring your friend with. I'm finna smash it out on film. I'm a rude boy. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. Stunner.
Yeah, I was down, not down now that I'm up. And I don't fuck with all you clowns. She bring her friends she wanna fuck with. I don't fuck with any fakes, that BBL, that nip and tuck. Cause this a rude boy summer, we don't really give a fuck. And I'm a rude boy stunner, so stupid bitch shut up. We some rude boy stunner, we was down but now we up. Yeah, we some rude boy stunners, never really gave a fuck. Yeah, we some rude boy stunners, never really gave a fuck.
I'm a rude boy. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. Stunner. I'm a rude boy. Stunner.
But yeah, hopefully this summer.
It should be out by now.
Yeah, I messaged him the other day about releasing it and stuff, but he's been busy doing his own thing and stuff. So
It's
I
gonna be
can't hold it
winter
to him.
again by the time y'all release it.
But yeah, I can't give myself feedback on that.
I fuck with it.
Thank you.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I'm interested to hear.
Dario says leak it.
Yeah.
when the time comes, I'm ready for that. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm for sure waiting for.
Oh,
But
man.
I can feel the vibe. I'm ready. It's set up for you.
Appreciate it, bro.
I
Yeah,
fuck with
I'm excited to drop. I got a lot of songs I gotta drop now that I think about it.
Dude, I'm a rude boy stunner. I'm a rude boy stunner. I'm a rude boy stunner.
You know what's really
I'm a
funny
rude boy
about that
stunner.
song too? The entire time he was in my bedroom recording his verse, I thought he said "Rude Boy Summer" this entire time.
Until
And then
now?
No, not until now. But when I did
recorded
my
it out.
lyrics, I said I'm a rude boy, or I said it's a rude boy summer. We don't really give a fuck. And I was like, and Lexi was like, he's not saying summer, right? And I was like, well, I'm saying summer. Yeah, but yeah, the entire he's sitting in my room. We were there for like 4 or 5 hours of him just recording and yelling into the mic. And the whole time I was like, he's saying rude boy summer, right?
Did you make the beat?
No, I didn't. Vanexi did. He's a producer for Yeet. Yeah.
That beat was trash. I don't know how you produced for Yeet. Okay. No,
Yeah.
but I will critique the beat a little bit because those horns are like bandpassed a lot,
Mhm.
and there's like this. I'm producing a lot of EDM right now. Like in EDM, everything's like, dude, if you have space in the mix, fill that shit, bro. And like in trap, this type of hip hop and rap, we've kind of resorted to like, okay, you have your 808 and your kick, and then you have like a melody somewhere in the middle, and then you have your vocal. Don't feel anything else. But like my ears have been opened up a little bit, and like for this beat, for example, there's like this room in the around 1200 to like 3000 ish, where like
the
you could-
confused face that Lexi's making. You know it hurts, right? And like you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know,
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Where you could add like some sort of FX or some sort of like bells or something like that, just at like the end of the like 4-bar melody, and like that could take it even a step farther. So if that dude whose name you just said that's a producer is listening at some point in time, that's my feedback for the beat.
Hey
The
Shank,
song is cool.
real quick, Shank. The link you sent did not work, so just post it in the YouTube chat if you can, so you don't have to redonate.
Hey,
But yeah,
Platy
your
Penguins,
link
yeah,
didn't
for
work.
real.
Yeah. So yeah, the song overall is good. I like the hook. The vocal mix sounds good too. You recorded it together, right?
Yeah,
Same place.
in my house.
Yeah, it sounds really smooth.
And that's like literally my preset. I didn't mix his vocals all that much or anything. I just pressed record on my setup already, and then he had to go, so I was like, oh shit, okay. And then I recorded my part on his same vocal chain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just because he puts his auto tune all the way up, like zero flex tune, everything's just like straight up auto tune. I can't do that for some reason because I go out of key for it like sounds weird. So I have to like bring mine up a little bit. But I was like, fuck it, for this song, we're just gonna keep it the same. I just kept everything as same as his pretty much. But yeah, man. Yeah, I did that mix. That's crazy when I think about it. It was like a year ago.
That was a long time ago now.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about. Yeah, that was a long. Well, it was January this year that we did it. Yeah. I only know because I have it saved on my phone, but yeah, it's just crazy to think about how far I've gotten in like just a year.
How long have you known Dre Nasty?
Like fucking like 8 years now.
Really?
Yeah, I've known him for a really long time. Yeah, since high school, like 10th grade. Right. You know him?
No, I don't. I saw that he was part of the that same like
Lebo shit.
Lebo
Yep.
shit. That,
Stormfest. Yeah,
Luke
he had the best
and
set.
Jaden went to.
Yeah, he had the best set.
Don't tell Luke or Jaden that.
I didn't even see
We didn't get
Luke's
to see them
or
because it
Jaden's.
started early for no
Nah,
reason.
but like they had good sets too, no doubt. It's just Dre, like he did a whole performance. Like he lay down on the ground and like he had his friends
He
come
was,
up
like,
on
damn near
stage and
crying.
like grab him and bring him up and stuff. Like he had a whole entire like act, you know.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, Dre Nasty's he's good. He's good people. I have a couple songs with him actually.
There's one with you, him, and Dario that still needs to
Yep,
come
there's
out
one
too.
with me, him, and Dario. One with me, him, and his brother. Couple with just me and him. Yeah, he vaults everything, so it's like, I don't know. He makes so much music though, so it's like, what can you do? Like, he's at the studio right now. Right now, he's at the studio.
Oh, you knew when his session was.
Nah, I mean he
He's
just goes
there all the
randomly.
time
He messaged
now.
me earlier
I've
saying he's
seen
gonna
it.
go to the studio. But yeah, yeah, good peoples. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think like a year ago. I wouldn't say a year ago today, but a year ago, a couple months ago, I didn't know anything about mixing or nothing. I bought FL Studios for the first time in March of last year.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That takes me back.
Dude.
The fact that you know how to mix and make beats in that short amount of time is impressive, actually.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I kind of disregarded everything, including Lexi. I was like, I literally sat down for 2 weeks straight, just watching YouTube videos and taking notes and just like following how to mix and stuff. And then I figured out like you can't really follow YouTube videos to the T because your voice is completely different from other people, and everybody always has like their own style of mixing and stuff. So I found what I was comfortable with, and now I just have like a preset that I use, and then like I tweak everything afterwards. Cause like obviously I'm not gonna record my like just on my raw vocals and stuff. So I have like a whole setup, and then once I'm done recording, I'll tweak with it and mess with the EQ, compression, all that. You know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, I know.
Once again, Shank Hill, if you could like post the link that works in the chat. Your link does not work, my guy. It does not work. It says this track was not found. Maybe it has been removed.
Damn. But yeah, I have to show you my vocal chain. I remember you wanted to see that. It's simply complex.
It's simply complex. That's how it needs to be.
Yeah, like I don't know how everybody else does it, but like I put everything onto one channel, and then except for like reverb and like all the other outside stuff. Like I don't know why I can't think of it, but reverb. Oh, delay. Like my reverb and delay are on separate channels, and I got a lot of my vocal chain right now.
Yeah, I was experimenting a lot with my delay this week, actually, because I was just listening to like the bare vocals. Not something I put a lot of emphasis on.
Right.
Like EQ, compression, and for my style of music, that's what I focus on. Like
The voice gate's clicking out your voice, my guy. There you go.
bunch of random bullshit that I just said that's not doesn't matter in the long run. Okay, now you're up to date. What else we got?
That's it. I'm waiting for Shank Hill to post the proper link in the chat.
Let me know, fam.
Leaves.
What was the quick trip? I hope
You just
so.
gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, that's it. Cool.
Oh my God.
So yeah, while he's gone, give us a quick rundown again. Who you are, what you do, why are you in this town other than you're forced to be here?
Well, first, I'm not forced to be here. I asked to be here. But my name is ALTEREGO. This is Altered Lex. We run a very small startup company now called Altered Entertainment. I'm an artist. She's my manager. She pretty much, well, you can explain what you do for
I
us.
run the Instagram. I try to do photography, videography at the events and stuff. I repost pretty much everyone that we know. Just like promotion stuff. It's nothing professional by any means. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know. I just like to hype up the homies.
Yeah, and I'm just like I just make music right now, but yeah, I mix, master, produce. What else do I do? There's so much so many things. And if anybody needs mixing and mastering, I will do it free of charge right now, just because I'm trying to, explore.
He's built like that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to explore like other voices that isn't just mine. And like obviously I've done mixes for like Dario Party and Dre Nasty and a couple other people, but I like hearing other people's voices and stuff and trying something new, especially different styles of music. So if anybody wants the mix done, I will do it for free. But yeah, yeah.
I've done a lot of the cover art. I do paintings and stuff, but photo editing, things like that. I can throw together pretty cool covers. So you could
Nice.
also hit up our Instagram, altered.mgmt, and we can come up with something. I'll make you something.
Fuck yeah.
Art and such.
Art and stuff. Okay, that is he taking a shit?
I don't know. But yeah, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, I don't have any plans to release anything anytime soon, but that's probably a lie because I know I'm gonna make something next week and be like, wow, this needs to be released like now. But
this is why you stay followed on the grams.
yes. Yeah, my Instagram is FR Music. I'm trying to hit 4,000 followers, which so the reach, but yeah, I'm at 3,348 right now. So yeah, but Dark Gems needs 12, and I need a lot still.
A lot.
Posted your Instagram in the chat. Go ahead, give the man a follow. It's well deserved. This man's putting on a lot. He does a lot of stuff y'all don't recognize.
Yes, but we'll be recognized soon. I promise.
He's back. Welcome back.
Like Dario said, we all go into the top.
Yes, sir.
We are all going to the top.
You talking about this?
Yep. For another
Crazy.
20 minutes.
It's like it's just a matter of like
Right.
I don't know of a network there's like labels and there's like
Get back to the mic.
collectives
Get back to the mic.
of,
Get back
like,
to the mic and say all this.
people- Oh,
Great content.
Ooh, struggle bussing.
And after today, we sign waivers.
Yeah.
somebody's gonna pop off.
Yeah, and it's just a matter.
Somebody.
It's just a matter of who. Not even a matter of when, just who. Like, it's gonna happen eventually.
And it better be one of the good people we know because then they bring us all to the top.
Isn't it like? Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know the certain individuals I'm talking about that we know they wouldn't take any of us to the top with them.
Ooh, I know who you're talking about. I don't think you know who you think I'm talking about, but I think I know who you think you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yep.
I have no idea what's going on.
Ooh, maybe we are talking about different people.
There are plenty of bad people out there.
Yeah, that's true. There's
I
a
know
lot
who
of-
I'm talking about, and that person needs to put on their big boy pants. Or girl. Who am I talking about? We don't know.
Ooh.
I just made him up in my mind. Ugh.
We're just talking shit.
Yeah. Thought it was all
Anyways.
love, man. It's all love in the community. Why don't you give me $700 right now? Like, all love, bro. Like, that means you just give me whatever I want. There's nothing in return. Like,
What do you
who
mean
am I
I don't
talking
get
about? Did I make
privileges?
this character up? Who is this? We don't know. Maybe they don't exist at all.
This is the point of the
Who is
stream
this?
where Blake goes insane.
Yep.
I'm not even at my peak, Dan. You haven't even seen crazy yet.
Oh man.
7 people are in this chat right now. 6 people, because this is one of them. And they're like, what is wrong with this?
Dario, I'm scared.
Dario, I'm not talking about you. Or am I? Maybe I'm not.
Ooh.
Maybe it's Mario Party, his evil cousin from the other dimension. Who am I talking about? Maybe I'm talking about Alter Egos. Maybe he's that guy. Conceited.
Wait, hold on. I'm just kidding.
Full of himself. Sorry, I was taking a hernia test.
Not Mario.
Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Hold
Dabo,
on.
Dabo.
No.
Dabo.
Let go. Let go.
Dabo.
Look what Davo said.
Chill. You're gone.
It was this person. If you can guess it right, Blake will give you $700.
Dude, he stirs the pot. I love this guy. I like this guy. We need to meet this guy in person.
Not Mario. Why not Mario?
Mario Party. Don't worry, Mario Party, your evil twin in the other dimension, he gets sued by Nintendo early on in his career. Dips the shit out. Dunzo after that. You don't have to worry about that. You'll just go to court and you'll be like, DM, these are not the same letter. And then Nintendo will be like, and then you win the court case.
Rubs hands.
Uh-oh. I think Dario figured it out.
Dario had big beef that day. I remember.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm
I'm
afraid to
I
ask.
remember.
Oh, so that's the person you're thinking of? Wait, I'm confused.
I mentioned them on the way here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
yeah,
said, yeah. You were there,
I was
yeah.
in your backseat.
yeah.
Yep.
It was,
No.
Art Attack. You're
I
talking
said
about
I
Art
don't
Attack,
promote
right?
them for a specific
yeah,
reason.
Talking about Art Attack.
Yes,
Dario
yes,
had
but
big
that's like
beef
kind
at
of a
Art
given.
Attack.
Oh fuck! I guess yeah, that works too. It was at Art Attack, but your
You're narrowing it down too much. We're
Yeah, I
getting
know.
into
It's gonna.
scary
It's,
territory.
it's like name drop at
Okay.
that point.
No, it'll be all right.
Dun dun dun. It's Dabo Fly.
No. Well, and he wasn't even
You
part
heard it
of
here first, Stable Fly.
But now you know what I'm talking about, right? During Art Attack.
No,
Dario
I
knows.
don't.
Oh,
I
God
don't.
damn it.
Well, yeah, yes, but like that's obvious.
You're edging the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, this is how we get more viewers.
Yeah, for real.
What are we talking about? Never know, because
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
no,
know
no.
what the fuck we're
Guess in the
talking about.
comments.
No, you have to guess. Dude, it's 9:45. We got 15 minutes left on the show, so we're gonna be wrapping up, talking about some stuff coming up in the future, project shows, whatever.
Whatever.
I just checked the Dark Gems INTL Instagram after using the little boys room, and we're at 989, which means you only need 10 mutual people that may or may not like you to convince to follow Dark Gems INTL, and then you can be our 1,000th follower and win a free piece of merch. So, we might have another submission. See that in chat, Dan? He needs to click the link. Adonis, you need to click the link in the description, and then that's how we listen to it. I did send? Okay. Yeah, we got another submission. Let's go. Didn't I say 5 more? We got it. Still cooking. Did he send? Anyways, subscribe to the channel. Hit notifs. Like the video. I don't know, man. Leave a comment. Tell us how your day is going. Tell us what your freaking... I don't know, man. I'm just making this up the entire time. None of this is noted. I just improv'd all of this.
Just a young boy, I'm in the cup. Tryna set them past, tryna set them dubs. All alone, baby, I need your love. Been at the bottom, tryna look above. Need more drugs, I ain't got enough. Been looked down, yeah, I had enough. Be in the game, tryna run it up. Couple hard heads, we don't give a fuck. Just a young boy tryna run it up. Just a young boy tryna run it up. Tryna set them past, tryna set them dubs. All alone, baby, I need your love. At the bottom, tryna look above. Need more drugs, I ain't got enough. Been looked down, yeah, I had enough. Pop a hot heads, we don't give a fuck. Real motherfucker, I'm never change. When I go out, hope that I remember my name. Tryna make this money, baby, hope you feel the same way. I don't really care how we make this money anyway. I don't really care what the haters gotta say. Cause there ain't affecting the way I'm getting paid. Ain't affecting the way that I'm getting paid. Tryna save me, but I think it's too late. Tryna smoke out till I pass out. News ain't paid, yeah, the lights out. I don't really care what you talking about. Putting on my weed, yeah, sipping on a 40 ounce. Just a young boy tryna run it up. Just a young boy tryna run it up. Tryna set them past, tryna set them dubs. All alone, baby, I need your love. At the bottom, tryna look above. Need more drugs, I ain't got enough. Been looked down, yeah, I had enough. Pop a hot heads, we don't give a fuck. Got a lot of problems that I gotta deal. I don't even know if life is even real. I don't even understand how I feel. So how would you understand how I feel? They don't understand, all I want is you. If I ain't with you, I don't know what to do. Tryna make this honey, tryna make these blues. If I have to choose, I'ma always choose you. Choose you. Choose you. Any other girl, yeah, I'ma always choose you. Just a young boy, yeah, I'm in the cut. Tryna set them past, tryna set them dubs. All alone, baby, yeah, I need your love. Been at the bottom, tryna look above. Need more drugs, I ain't got enough. Been looked down, yeah, I had enough. Be in the game, tryna run it up. Couple hard heads, we don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna start with you because this is somewhat close to your sound.
Well, I like the song. The only thing I would say for like feedback wise is some points in the song it kind of sounded like your voice was going like down and then back up. So it's kind of sounded like it was fading away a little bit, where I didn't understand you quite well. But other than that, I like the song. I like the vibe of the song and the why can't I think of the word? The hook when you were talking about being a couple hot heads not giving a fuck. I like that a lot. But yeah, at some points in the song, I just felt like it was going, like his voice would go down and then back up and down, back up. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but I do like it.
This is Adonis, man. I watched Adonis perform for one of the first times in 21. Fall of 21 at 4S at the first location. And so dude is still in high school, I think. Like shout out for him for sticking to this stuff, because I can definitely tell he's gotten better since like I sold him some beats. So that's really cool to see. I can tell you're figuring out your sound more and you're deciding where you want to go with it. As far as this song, like I think you communicated the vibe well. Like I understood where you were coming from an emotional standpoint. My gripes are more with the mix a little bit. I think your voice could have been dropped in a little bit more, and I think there's still some artistic choices that you need to make as far as your performance. Whether you want to lean more into like hitting that range of notes, or you just want to drop off, because you're kind of in between right now, where he like lands certain bars.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't fully land them, but he doesn't not land them either.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So like, I think you should just decide where you want to go with that, or don't. Be mysterious. Be non-committal to your vocal choices. But that's just my feedback. Who am I? I'm just Blake Shepard, so that's what I got to say.
I never know what to say because the songs are always good. So it's like, okay, well, I don't know all the technicalities of like, I can't
critique
give
the
feedback
compression.
like that.
Okay,
Like,
was the compression good or not?
No.
Yeah, no, I like the song though. It's really good. Yeah, that was, like I said, other than like, there's parts where I didn't understand what you were saying when you would like your voice would drop and then go back up and then go down again, and I was like, if you hit that shit, it would just sound perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like I said, unless you did that on purpose, everybody has their own type of the way of structuring their songs and stuff. So if you did it on purpose, shit, props to you. But yeah, if you I don't even know.
Yeah, you could lean into like the singing aspect of this more, even if it's just for like background vocals or ad libs. Like, oh, now I want to give a fuck. It's so down and all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an opportunity too. You got the auto-tune. It sounds like you're getting the hang of it. Maybe that's something to think about, because the beat drops in really well. So yeah, dude, just keep making music. Like I see the progress. Like I see you've been doing things. So keep it up. Keep making like strong artistic decisions. Keep committing to your stuff. And keep fucking dropping, bro. You're in the hottest scene in the Midwest. Why would you not?
For real.
Dan? You don't have anything to say. All right. 7 minutes left. I'm just going to recap everything we did tonight. Shout out White Diamond for coming out. Shout out Alter Egos for coming out. Shout out Lexi for coming out. Even though she's management, she's kind of obligated to do that, right?
Altered.management.
Yeah, Altered.management on
Instagram.
IG. Is it for real Alter Egos music?
Yeah, FR Alter Ego.
Okay. Because I always think that. I'm like, why did he put Fralter?
Yeah, it's because, okay, so like the thing is, I can't put the $ at the end of my name for usernames on like anything. And then on top of that, there is so many people named Alter Ego. Yeah, there's like 2 Alter Egos, but they don't have like any listens or nothing. I
Yeah, take that. You heard it?
No hate.
You heard it? I'm hating.
But that's why I ended up putting the S in the end of my name in the first place, just because it's like, I was like, I couldn't figure out a way, and I was going to change my name. Like I contemplated it for so long, and then I was just like, I want to keep the Alter Egos because that's kind of like my style in the first place. Is me being all over the place and being like a bunch of different people in my songs. I'm like laughing at myself in songs, and like, I don't remember. I think it was like a TikTok review that we did, where we did a TikTok review, and this dude was like laughing at the fact that I answered back to a ad lib.
Oh, it's when Dario goes, "Oh my bad," and you go, "No, you're good."
Yeah. So I was like, I have to keep that aspect. So I just like ended up putting the $ at the end of my name and keeping it like that. But since I can't do that on any platforms or any social media platforms, I was like, I'm gonna do FR Alter Ego Music and just keep it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out FR Alter Egos Music, Altered.management. Shout out White Boy Beats for always coming through on the tech and doing a good job, even though when I make up segments, he has to figure it out on the spot.
Literally. Roll with the punches, baby.
Yeah. And like I said, shout out White Diamond for coming out. Shout out our fellow coalition members, Jay Havoc, who just dropped an album on all platforms. Shout out Dave Fly because he watched the stream while he was on his ride-on mower. Like a true millennial, I guess. A true dad. And shout out the hottest scene in the Midwest for coming out and sending your submissions tonight. Heard some good stuff tonight. We let I was as brutal as I could be, really. I wasn't that like enticed to be too brutal tonight. Nobody really said anything that was bad.
Right. I think
So
everything. Yeah. Shout out Dario Party for sending in that demo. I'm definitely gonna get on that song ASAP.
yeah, absolutely. So we try to give the best feedback on the internet. We got like real creatives that come in, and real engineers that know the ins and outs of music, not just like some dudes that listen to your music, man. Like we do this. Like we're in the studio. We're working random EQ presets. We're trying to figure out the best way to make shit sound good. So like we want to give you the best feedback because you're part of this family. You're part of this freaking wildfire that's about to break out this summer. So we want to keep it hot. As always, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notice so you know when we're live, even though, you know, we're live 7 to 10 every Wednesday. But turn it on anyways, because we might go live on another time, and you'll know. So turn on the notice. Follow the Instagram. We're 11 away from 1,000. Our 1,000th follower. 10 now?
Yeah.
Fire. We're 10 away from 1,000. 1,000th follower gets a free piece of merch. So tell your people. Add us on the story. Take our last post. It was from J Havoc Show, I think. Put it up in your story. At Dark Gems INTL. Tell them to follow us. You know, we are where everything is at. We are where the events are at. Next up, for us, we're going to be at Cuatro Copas Bar on June 16th in Austin, Minnesota. Me, myself, Dabo Fly, and J Havoc are going to be featuring that night, along with maybe a couple of other special guests. I don't know. But it's going to be a glow-in-the-dark party. We're going to have some fun. White Boy Beats on the sound as usual. And that's pretty much it, man. I think we're going to send it in for the night. So go have some like green tea or some shit and cuddle up, watch a movie, and have a good night.